Hi, YouTube. You only missed technical difficulties. Okay. Woo! So when I'm on my keyboard, because my keyboard is now an ergonomic keyboard, I have to press some buttons to get to different layers. And so my underscore and my dash are on a different layer and they're right next to each other. And it's really a 50-50 shot on whether I remember which one is which or not. And I'm not getting better at it. It's continuing to be a 50-50 shot. So, I didn't copy that at all. I just pasted it. Anyway, it's very fun. It's not fun. Every time I pick and I'm wrong, so then I'm like, okay, let me put it back and try again. So that's a fun time, but otherwise I like my keyboard. It's pretty cool. It's RGBing at me right now, which I mean, I could take or leave, but I don't feel like turning it off. On your keyboard, the buttons that have two functions have them printed side by side instead of one above the other, and you hate it. Oof. Oof. That's rough. That's a rough one. Let's see. Okay, I could put this here. There we go. And then let's promo myself here, because I don't usually promo myself here. Okay. I guess they thought it looked cooler. Well, does it? Does it look cooler? Or is it just like a, man, this still sucks? Oh my god, move Discord icon. So while I'm talking to you guys, I'm also playing an idle game. Not idle as in singing, but idle as in I put it down. I've been really enjoying this game, but I gotta send my guy out on a mission. Go, Belleth, you can do it. I believe in you. Oh, I'm looking at your thing now. No, I hate that. I hate that, actually. That's the worst. That's the worst, because, like... No. They should have put that... I mean, it's like, eventually you can understand it, but... That's not great. I do have to say, though, the brackets... That's not a bracket, that's an O. Never mind. The O looks cool. And the 0. But everything else sucks. So yes, now I understand. I get it. Oh, I have to sneeze. Can I hold it? Can I hold it in? No? Okay, I sneezed. Yeah, the letter font on the keycaps is nice. Yeah, the letter font is so cool. It's just the rest of it. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. I need this. There we go. Oh, also, before I forget, if there are those of you here that, like, if you consume meat, particularly if you consume poultry, I'm not going to get political in this. I'm just going to say this as a fact from an article that I read. They're loosening the limits on how much salmonella is allowed to be in raw poultry. So just be careful, I guess. I don't really understand the particulars of the people that are pro this, like how this isn't like just completely an unsafe idea. But regardless, please take care, be careful, cook your meats to the proper temperature, consider getting a meat thermometer. I actually have one that I use for my plant-based stuff and it's awesome. So consider getting a meat thermometer and just, you know, stay well. You remember poultry, but poultry farming was specifically what made you stop eating meat. Wow, wild. Um, I don't know what to say. It makes sense. It makes sense. Like when you think about poultry farming and dairy farming and meat farming, depending on the farm, sometimes it's very much like a, ooh, not a fan of that, you know? Um, I actually have a coworker. I have a coworker that he's very like he has a large family, but he's also very like very pro like local supporting local. So he has like a meat farm near him, like a local meat farm that like he specifically gets his meats from. And it's always very interesting when I hear him talking about it because I'm just like, I've never really thought about that. But wow, you're doing it, huh? That's awesome. We're yapping about random stuff and then wheel. Sorry, I'm making my blue sky pose. But yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. It's funny, the last thing I ate before I went vegetarian was like Chinese fried chicken. And it's not because it was like incredibly bad and I was like, well, this is it. This is what makes me stop. It was just like the fact that meat had hurt my stomach in general because like I wouldn't eat meat at school and then I'd go home and eat meat. And when you don't eat meat for a while and then you like weeks and then you touch it again, your body is just kind of like wild, you know? So yeah, I mean, it was awesome. It was a good last thing to eat. But yeah, that's the vibe. Okay, there's that blue sky post. Now I'm here 100%. Sesu here to rescue us all. Thank you, Alex, for pinning that. I appreciate it. Stop you for getting too in-depth on this, but you're pro-local farmers, etc. But what you've learned about how the industry goes so far out of its way to completely disable the farmers from making decisions in favor of their animals or themselves. Yeah, so, okay. Story time, it's related to this, like, it's a small tangent, but it is related to it. So, I support a local delivery company in my city, and this local delivery company, they work with local farmers and local like small business like food owners to bring food so that way like, you know, people can get it and buy it. And so yesterday Alex and I went to an event that was being held by that delivery company because they've been like trying to build their community. So they've been doing monthly events that feature the different people that they work with. And so yesterday they had like a hummus party, and it's like a guy that makes hummus. And when I say that he is passionate about hummus, he talked for like half an hour about hummus, and it was awesome. And basically his background is he used to go to the Middle East a lot, and he's like a big foodie, and he really likes the hummus there. And around 2020, he got really into like, I really want to make hummus, but like the traditional way, like just no additives, just like basic shit. And so between like, you know, just trying to make hummus, like trying to remember the taste that he had in the Middle East, and watching like just old videos of like Arabic ladies with no English like making hummus, he eventually like made the hummus that he had, etc., etc., and now here we are. And so he was talking about his struggles of like trying to get his hummus out there, because he was very much like I'm selling this out of my apartment, and then like eventually he was able to get a license for it. But when it comes to like later, the one of the HR dudes from the company was talking about like why they're so passionate about what they do. And from what I learned about that, it's like, well, maybe you're like a local store and it's like, okay, well, if you want to work with us, you're going to need to give us many, like hundreds of units of your stuff if you want us to sell it. And then even when it comes to like Whole Foods, if you're like, oh, I'm a local farmer and I want to sell in Whole Foods, you have to spend so much money. Like it's an absorbent amount of money just to be able to put your food in there. And TLDR, very much the industry goes out of the way to disable farmers from making decisions. Alex says, tale's oldest time in the USA. Henry Ford, for all the extremely bad things he did, wanted 1 year to give the record profits to his employees. His stockholders sued him because the point of a corporation is to make money for stockholders, and they won. I hate US capitalism. That shit sucks. And I mean, as we go through the year, we're seeing, I mean, we all knew capitalism sucks, but now we're seeing some of the big ramifications of big capitalism, and it's a little scary. So basically the point of this whole conversation is, when you can, please consider supporting local. As long as it fits your wallet, please consider supporting local. Check out your local farmers markets. Check out if you have any farm shares in your area. Check out if you have any local delivery services in your area. Even like check out on Instagram. A lot of small business owners are on Instagram, and it's really neat. We're seeing that the rules are made up and the points mean nothing. Exactly. It's something. It's something. Speaking of farmers markets, my local okay. We have so many farmers markets in like the 30-mile radius of where I live. And one of the big ones is opening up next week. And they've been like hyping us up on Instagram, like showing us the new vendors that they have. And it's so fun and it looks so cool. Oh, hold on. They put up some new vendors. They're on the round 2 of vendors. Hold on. I gotta find out who these guys are so that way I can follow them on Instagram. So we've got a salumi person. Is that salami but a different? Is salami and salumi the same thing? We've got a salumi person. We've got a hot sauce person. We've got a person bringing Italian meals. We've got a person crafting vinegar brined and lacto-fermented pickles. What the fuck? That's awesome. Yesterday they had a guy that like is super like makes his own like tortillas, like the old way, I guess. And I'm really excited to buy some. Like somehow we all agree that Musk can sell his company to himself at a profit. Yeah, that shit's dumb. Nothing's real. Money's made up. Farmers markets are awesome. Yours has a couple that make Egyptian pickles. Yo, that's wild. And an Indian restaurant that makes frozen take-home meals. Hey, we've got something like that. We got a person that makes like Indian frozen take-home meals too. They do like I bought from them the other day and they made like a vegetable biryani. And I say the other day, it was probably like a couple of months ago. What was awesome about it though is that it wasn't too spicy, so my stomach didn't hate it, which was nice. But yeah, they have like 15 different veg options. That's why I love Indian restaurants so much, because like they're just very like veggie friendly. It's awesome. Okay, this is related to local. This is related to buying local. So last weekend I didn't stream because there was the economic blackout. And I like to support it as much as I can when it comes up, even though I'm always thrown off by, hey, I got like a day notice, but whatever. So anyway, on Sunday, Alex and I went to the gym. And usually when we go to the gym, we go to like a place that we eat at after. And Alex is like, wait, with the economic blackout, do we go there? Like, I think this place is a chain. They're in like the airport. And I look it up. And what I love about this particular part of my state in particular is that as much as I'm gung-ho about local, they're gung-ho about local. And what we learned is that this particular place is like a local place that just has a spot in their airport. And it has like maybe 3 stores in the state. And it's awesome. I love it. I love this place. When I moved to where I live now, I was really like depressed because I really love Seattle, and I was like, oh, this place isn't as good. But you know, every month I find something that I like a little bit more. And then also every month something that I love disappears. A bakery I like is going down, but it's coming back up in the summer. There's a long cultural history of vegetarian food, so it's had generations to develop its awesomeness. Yes, so true, so true. Unlike here in the US where they're like, you just want the sides, right? That's it? Or a salad? I'm super lucky that in my neighborhood, there is a surviving mall that is only local stores. No chains. Yo, that's awesome. That's wild. I love that. I wish more places could do that. So I genuinely love that for you, Stare. Please enjoy it for all of us all the time. Or we'll cry. I will cry. A block of tofu on the grill, milady. Western cuisine. Literally. They're just like, all right, here's that tofu you wanted. We ain't season it. Like, that's chill, right? Oh man. That hurt me. It's also misgendering us. So true. Sure is. Western culture and cuisine is very good at misgendering us. Man, that reminds me. I went to my dentist today, and it sucks whenever they go, oh yeah, her retainer. She should. Now, it feels like a knife in my chest. I'm like, ooh, ah. Except instead of like making the sounds of actually getting stabbed by a knife, I just make like the Minecraft oof sound, you know? Yeah, I went to the dentist today because my retainer snapped. I was cleaning it this morning with my like retainer toothbrush and soap, and then it snapped right on the part that goes near my canine. And I said, oh no. And then I called them and they were like, well, we could get you in Tuesday. And I'm like, do you have anything sooner? I don't need to see my regular dentist. I could see anyone. And they're like, yeah, we have an appointment 20 minutes from now. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. It's like around the corner from me. But it's also like a 10-minute walk, and it was like kind of raining today. So I was huffing it. But my retainer, just in warranty. But also, Setsu likes to bite. Not in the fun way. I clench my teeth a lot, so I needed to get a night guard. Otherwise, I would be buying a new retainer every year for the rest of my life. And y'all, it is not cheap. It is not cheap to have a clear retainer. The metal ones are cheap, but I clench. Do not have a metal retainer if you clench your teeth. Don't do it. I went through a lot of medical, like, dental trauma because it was killing my teeth. So, yeah, that's the vibes. So 2 weeks from now, I should have my new night guard. Stare says, same. I had a medical procedure last week, or late week, and the surgeon literally called me my lady. Oof. Oof. You gotta protect those fangies. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. Listen, I spent a lot. Like 3 months rent. No. Well, I spent a lot on my teeth, so I gotta protect them as best as I can. Because my teeth were very crooked, and I had an impacted canine, which it feels like magic what my orthodontist did for me to bring that tooth in. I'd just been so used to not having it, and then it's like, well, here you go. New tooth for you. You got your tooth de-snaggled as a teenager. Yeah, that's basically the vibe, and like the work they do on it, amazing. It does not feel good. Because they basically, I won't get too into it because I do know that some people are a little squeamish around dental stuff. So I won't get into it, but what I will say is, it is not comfortable, but it is doable, and the results, amazing. But you do have to give up, any firstborn or unborn child you will never have, to be able to afford it. You gotta get your whole head adjusted. Wild. Dentists are fun. Dentists are not fun. Oh my god. One more thing about the dentist, because dentists are not fun and dentists are not cheap. And when I was like getting quoted for my night guard, the receptionist looked at it and she's like, wow, that covers a lot. I don't think that's correct. Otherwise, you would have really good dental insurance. And I'm like, yeah, it's not that good. My company gives me very good insurance in most things, but most companies do not have good dental insurance. Let's be for real. They have very basic dental insurance, and it's fine. It's fine. Dentists always want to chat when they have when they have their fingers in my mouth. Oh my god. Yeah, they do. They'll like start putting their fingers in, and then they go, okay, so what you doing this weekend? And I'm like, hello? I can't answer you. Like, if you just want to talk, because you're like, I'm bored, so let me talk. It's fine. Just tell me, like, oh, yeah, I'm having like pizza later today. It's gonna be great. Like, I'll take that. I don't mind if you just want to talk at me. I love being talked at, you know? Roll. Oh, that sounds nice. Yeah. I have to imagine that, like, in dental school, they're just like, okay, you have to learn. Yeah, do they understand? So maybe in dental school, they just have like a class on how to understand your clients when you're working on their teeth. But also the number one rule of you always have to talk to your clients and ask them about themselves as soon as you put your fingers in their mouth, you know? Hi, Fake Jinx. Thank you for the forehead kisses and the early snake squad. Happy Friday. I didn't say that to anyone today. Happy Friday, y'all. Open-ended questions only. Right, yeah. No yes or no, because then the client could like nod or shake their head. You don't want that. You want them to be as uncomfortable as possible. Oh, that's it. That's the vibe. Oh, we're talking about the dentists, but not in like trauma ways, because, you know, some people get a little traumatic about the dentist and I want to respect that, but just in the fun ways that we can all relate to, like when a dentist puts their fingers in your mouth and then immediately starts asking you the 20 questions routine, you know, instead of just yapping at themselves. Well, that's the vibe. Hi, Brass. How are you? How are you? Happy Friday. I hope you too are having a good Friday. Also, friends, what did we eat today? Makes Sesu hungry. I was thinking about that. I was like, I wanted to ask, I was like, oh, how are you? How have you been? What did you eat today? But then I was like, no, I need to make this an open question. You doing all right? Hope my Friday's going well. It is. It is. Well, okay. It started out not great because my retainer snapped, but I got that all squared away. I took a nap, so, you know, things are going great for me today. You got a nice lunchbox from a new cafe. Ooh, cute. I hope it was good. I hope you enjoyed it. I too went to a cafe this morning, but I didn't get a lunchbox. I got, they have like, this brand of gluten-free, like sweetbread. That usually comes in like little bricks that they sell around here. It was fine. I'm calorie counting, so it was a lot of calories, but I was like, it's Friday, it's worth it. I'll adjust around it. And that's what I did. So I got like this chocolate zucchini bread, and that place has this really good honey citrus like milk tea. And then for dinner, for lunch I had like plant-based burger, plant-based bacon, and rice with some barbecue sauce. It was awesome. For stare, it had a very nice sandwich, a salad, and a dessert. Yo, that's actually really nice. That's perfect. It's got everything you need. I hope it was really tasty. Brass had a roast beef sandwich for lunch. It was decent. Aw. You had to drive into the office, so you had it from the work cafeteria. Ooh, I understand. Sometimes you have to just settle, you know? And that's what... I get so depressed when, like, I like, have a food that I'm like, yeah, I really want to eat this. I've set aside the time to eat it, and then I take a bite, and I'm like, oh, it's not good, you know? Hi, Silverstone, how are you? Thank you for the biddies. I'm really thankful. That's the word I want. I'm really thankful. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And also welcome in. How have you been? Happy Friday. Happy post Switch 2 day. I say post because it happened for me prior to midnight. I hope you've recovered. Because I feel like we all stayed up all night for that. Um, Most people work from home on Fridays, so the menu is pretty limited. Ah, I see, I see. Stare, now you're eating some Icelandic strawberry yogurt. Okay, okay. So what makes it... I was gonna say what makes it Icelandic, which is not the question I want to ask. It's what makes it different. And I'm also gonna look this up myself because now I'm curious, so I'm gonna learn something new. Oh man, pre-order hell, that was a doozy. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Man, I was like, I had so many windows open. And then, I mean, like Target was a wash. Like it was just a wash, but Walmart and Best Buy weren't too bad, so that's what's good. Well, it's from Iceland. You know, that would do it. That would do it. I'm not going to touch that click box. Anyway, you got yours, so you're in the clear? Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm excited for it. I feel like I'm in the 5% of people that's really excited about Mario Kart World. Like everyone's like, who wants this? And I'm like, me, I want it, please. It's a thick, high-protein yogurt. Its real name is Skyer. Oh, okay, I'm looking it up now. Oh, it uses... Oh, they have non-dairy versions. Oh! Thank you, Stare. I'm gonna have to try this. I've been struggling with making sure that I get enough protein in my diet. So I've been eating like the Fagi yogurt, like their Greek yogurt, and it's really good. I have no qualms with it, and I love it plain. I just put in a little bit of honey, and like I'm all set. Like I'm okay with plain yogurt in that regard. It's just I have to get the lactose-free one because everything else hurts my stomach, and like, you know, sometimes you can't always find the lactose-free one. So this is really good to have another option. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's like 15 grams of protein. That's awesome. Psalm 17. Oh, and plain. Okay, where can I buy this? Yeah, tell me where. Nothing near me, but I can get it on Amazon Fresh. Wait, that's the wrong postal code. Hold on. No, there might be something closer to me. Amazon Fresh. Anyway, that's cool. That's good to know. Thank you. Oh, and it's so like 2 ingredients. Oh, I love that. Why don't I have that in my local health store? Oh, I'm gonna save this for me for later. I'm gonna be thinking about this. All right, let's put this here. Yeah. It's like even further down the yogurt scale than Greek yogurt. Wait, can you... What's our scale? Is it from terrible for you to this is like you're getting slammed with protein and good things? Like what's our scale look like? Oh, okay. I put the link in my like Discord that I have with myself and Alex, and I like just put messages to myself, and I'm like, what does this mean? I like wrote something down and I don't know what it means. No, from like, oh, okay, so from kefir to oh, okay, I get it. Yes, I understand now. I only understand that because Skr drinks? a lot of that. So I learned something new about it. Cool. All right. Thank you. Thank you. We've learned something new. Drinks, you believe. Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 So when it comes to Sky, it's like more solid. Like this is like a solid, hefty yogurt. You gotta chew, buddy. As a quick aside, because y'all know that I'm rabid about Fantasy Life I that's coming out on the Switch and also simultaneously on the PS5, PS4, Xbox Series, and Steam on May 21st with cross-platform and cross-save with the digital deluxe edition and pre-orders that let you play 3 days early. I've been working on my pitch. The Nintendo Switch pre-orders are starting on Sunday, which is awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm gonna be like, yeah. I don't know if it'll let me play early though. So that's my worry. Because if I'm gonna play early, if I'm gonna like pre-order it early, then I want the pre-order bonus, you know? But if it doesn't matter, then I don't know. Anyway, thanks for listening. That was our ad break of the day. We're gonna have more ad breaks, but that's my personal ad break. Yeah, it's like if you kept going from regular yogurt through Greek yogurt, you would next reach Sky. I got you. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some more research on that because I'm really curious. I have again, I buy local. There's a local yogurt around here that is cool, but it's not what I'm looking for. Because what I need in yogurt is that I need the protein. The protein is what I struggle with. But I have this local brand of yogurt that's like probiotic yogurt. So it has like kombucha in it, which it's not bad. I don't mind it. But I already like regularly consume kombucha. So I'm just like, oh, well, this isn't helpful to me at all. And that's the end of that topic. It was just an aside. It's like I get it, but your sister's mom makes homemade yogurt, but you are not brave enough. Stare, I do not blame you. I do not blame you at all. I think I too would be like, I don't know about this one. It's not that I don't trust you. I just don't know about this one, you know? Like, I wouldn't trust homemade yogurt that I made, that I watched myself make. Even if I were really good at it, I'd be like, no, I won't consume this. So, like, I get it. Man, yeah. I mean, I hope they enjoy it. I hope it's good. I mean, she says it mostly makes itself. Hey, sister's mom, what does that mean? Yeah, that's very less reassuring. What does that mean? Oh, that's funny. Okay. I need to get this idle game to finish this quest in the next 4 minutes. So you might hear me pressing buttons. That's just me pressing buttons in the background to get this man to go faster. Don't mind me. It was like a 30-minute quest, but perhaps I started it at the 20-minute mark. I don't know. Apparently, you just have to kind of combine the ingredients and then leave them alone to become yogurt. Is this the same process you do to make a sourdough starter? I know so little about food. Cause you too just kind of put stuff together and leave it alone, right? You believe they're related? Yeah, yeah, which I mean, I wouldn't make my own sourdough starter, so at least I'm consistent in that regard. You make ginger beer sometimes. So it's gotta like ferment, right? Yeah, I just think I don't trust myself with any of that stuff. Like, I think I could trust myself to make bread, but not like sourdough bread. Like if they're like, hey, make this dough and then leave it for an hour. Like I could trust myself to do that, but take this milk. Leave it alone. It'll get there. I just don't trust myself with that. And that is like, put the stuff in a bottle and leave it in the sun for a week. Yeah, which, you know, I get it. Do I trust myself with it? Not particularly. Okay, I finished this quest. I gotta buy you something good. What do you want? You need something you can actually fucking use, so maybe like a... I can't get you a metal kunai. I can get you a knife. You want a knife? Here you go, a knife. I need to do Dex. And then I guess you sleep. Okay, cool. Now I have this all set. Now I can close it and not have to worry about it. Okay, anyway, we have ads coming up in a minute. Let's take our ad break and then we'll start Spirit Swap. Please take care of yourself during the ad break. Get some food, get some water, take a bio break and stretch. Your body's gonna thank you for all of those things. And then I will see you in 3 minutes and I will definitely have Spirit Swap up and I'll definitely have it ready for us. And I won't have to do any sound stuff because it'll be perfect. I'm making a lot of promises that I don't know if I can keep, but we'll figure it out together, shall we? All right, I will see you in 3 minutes. Have a good, I was gonna say have a good bio break, but have a good ad break. Okay, welcome back from the ad break. Give me a second. I'm looking for my... I found it. I was looking for my 3DS. But I found it. We're all good. Let us switch back to our games. Okay. Can you hear? Can you see? Is the sound balancing okay? Yes and yes. Okay, perfect. Last time on Spirit Swap, we are like a spirit medium. And for some reason, we've got a bunch of spirits coming up in places that they shouldn't be. And from what we've learned from our latest friend, who is an angel that we matched 3 with, because matching 3 is just, it's an easy way and fun way to get them out of there. So we've been match 3ing with a bunch of our friends. And our friend from the group, who is an angel, they said, hey, the spirits really like the music of the band that's coming by to put on a concert this weekend. And so we've been swapping spirits left and right all day. We're a little tired. We're just gonna go to the watch party with our friends and we'll figure it out later, you know? That's the vibe. In terms of friend relationships. Hello. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. I think it froze. Give it a sec. It didn't. Okay, it just hates me. Are you not? There we go. Okay. Perfect. It wasn't getting my keyboard for a bit. So we have 2 friends in our friend group that have recently broken up. Neither of them are really taking it well. We have a friend that is basically everyone's therapist, and is also trying to run a bakery to try and, you know, get some good sales during this giant concert. We have a poly group in which one complains to said previous friend. One is a music mixer and has their music on really loud all the time. We have our friend from the library. They are a nerd. They almost have figured out basically how to get magic online. So that way we can do things like play Mario Kart together. But also, it's just like a huge technological advancement in our particular type of magic. Who am I missing? We have our friend from the skate park that we went to go ask them to help us learn how to skate. And they're kind of feeling unappreciated. So we're hoping that we can help them feel more appreciated in the future. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? We have our angel friend, who is very much one of those friends that is always hanging out, but also does not want to interrupt when, you know, you have other louder extroverted people. So we just don't know a lot about them, and we want to know more about them. They really love mozzarella sticks. And this is a light stick we got from them. Because they're like, oh yeah, like this concert, they have light sticks, so how about I make my own type of light stick for you? It's got my favorite thing in it. A mozzarella stick. I can see who else I've missed from this. Oh, I think I got everyone though. No, I missed our tattoo friend. That's the first person we met. I can't remember too much about him other than tattoo friend. I think They're the one that told us that the other two broke up in the first place. Anyway, that's the vibes. I also realized, no, I can't just look at this because everyone else is gone. Anyway, we're going to the apartment to chill and watch the, I think we're watching the concert like a watch party. Yeah, so that's the vibe. I hope that was helpful. It's time! You head over to Ketsy's. You and the gang have been invited for an exclusive rooftop screening. Ketsy insisted she had it. Of the Shag Vision concert. It's your first time visiting Ketsy's home and you're excited. She lives in an apartment building right next to Damaska's concert venue. The rooftop of the building overlooks the concert arena directly, so you'll have the best seat in the house whether you're watching on screen or over the rail. This is how you party when you're broke, and if this setup isn't exactly on the up and up, it's not like anyone here is snitching. You brought your camera for personal mementos only. Once you make it up, you can see everyone has arrived already. It looks like you're fashionably late. Tia waves at you timidly, standing nearby with Ketsy.
Ketsy, I'm back! And I got something for you.
That's our tech friend on the left. Theo is part of the polycule. You hand Ketsy the Z-book with your data on it. Ketsy whips out her own and connects them to start the transfer, simultaneously strong-arming you and Theo into a double-side hug.
Thanks for the help, Summer. Ooh!
I love your voice. Ketsy's Z-book makes a loud ping sound and she squeals with delight. Whatever it collected while on you is doing it for them. You take advantage of their moment of distraction to snap a picture of the three of you like this. She pulls you into a fierce hug, unlinks your gadgets, and walks away to study your combined findings. Theo sneaks away, mumbling an excuse about looking for Cleo. Also, all of the polycules' names rhyme, and I don't believe that that wasn't a coincidence, that maybe they changed their names later. Dio walks over to you to take their place.
Hey, Samar. Hope you're ready for the show. Just a few more tests, and this surround sound will be butter.
Yeah. You spot Leon already in a seat and snag the one next to them. They give you a small smile.
Oh, look who finally made it. If you want to get a snack, you'd better hurry.
You better hurry. You glance over Leon's shoulder, and sure enough, you can see Kenan and Iskandar devouring a plate of mozzarella sticks. I love Kenan so much.
Don't worry, Samar. I saved you some.
Thank you.
I'm fairly certain one mozzarella stick doesn't count as some. However, these mozzarella sticks are delectable, as is the joyful companionship of the squad, as you say.
Thank you for saving me one, I guess. Kenan gives you a knowing look and what seems to be a wink. You smile back, noticing there haven't been many rogue spirits since they said they'd handle it at the park. You take this opportunity to snap a picture with them in the background, immortalizing the certified mozzarella moment. Yo, the Dio in the background look like a little gremlin ready to steal. I love it.
How on earth did you two eat all of the mozzarella sticks in 3 minutes?
Theo sighs in exasperation and chews them both. Oh, she walked back to you with Cleo in tow. Guess she found them. Cleo grabs your hands and twirls around with you in excitement. You manage to get her to focus long enough to snap another picture. Oh, cute.
Excited for the concert, Samar?
Okay, I'm trying to make a heart. Cleo is not doing that.
Of course.
I'm excited to hear music that I can listen to without earplugs.
Yeah.
There are no negative long-term effects for constantly wearing industrial earplugs, right?
Probably, Theo, but we're not gonna think about
I hope not.
I'm sure that we'll be fine. Mo!
Mo makes their way towards you. She looks a little more relaxed now.
Hey, babes.
Mo! Are you?
Are you good? You're here at the same party with your ex.
I'm better. Come over sometime. We can talk about it.
Okay.
You got it, bestie.
Also, we're besties.
I'm really glad you came. Want to sit together?
You don't have to ask.
Yay!
Awesome. Save me a seat. I'll join you in a second.
You make your way towards Lulu, Pookie sitting beside them. You gesture at them to get closer together and smile so you could snap another picture to add to your collection. Dio is just getting into every single picture. I love it.
Summer! I was just chatting with Pookie and I think skateboarding might be fun to try. It's completely unrelated to baking.
Yes, something else with Lulu is that we're like, Hal, you need something that you can do to calm down. What can you do? And Lulu's like, baking. And I'm like, aside from the thing that actually gets you money and is your job. And Lulu's like, so I guess skateboarding.
Knowing you, you'll find a way to make it about baking. But I'm game.
Bet. I can give you some tips.
Nah, we got this. I'm sure me and Lulu wouldn't mind breaking in our skates with some radical tricks.
Yeah, y'all are both gonna fall on your butts.
I'll be there if you need me. Just don't say radical again, and we're good.
Heck yes, I'm so in!
Radical.
Oh.
Nope, I'm out.
Wait, no, I could have stopped myself. Pookie, wait!
It's starting!
The sound of people cheering fills the air as the fairy lights dim. The projector shows the concert stage lit up with Shag Vision symbols, and the light sticks of thousands of fans at the Damask Arena. You hear them all roar at once live. You cross your fingers and pray the spirits don't flood the venue and ruin everything. You rush over to your seat between Mo and Leon and get settled in. As people start hushing each other and the opening music starts to swell, you take a quick snap of the three of you together. Mo manages to look picture perfect as per usual. I don't know how they do it. I don't know. Like, look, beautiful, fantastic. Canon, who happens to be sitting in the row behind you all of a sudden, leans in to whisper in your ear.
Don't worry, Samar. I pulled a favor and hit the mute button on our plane of existence for the next few hours, so the spirits shouldn't bother us tonight.
Nice. Is my category correct? No, it's not. Hold on. Oh, so close, so close. Okay, hold on 1 second. I got everything set up and it was great, but let's get that in spirit. Swap. There we go. Perfect, thank you. All right, let's continue. You smile from ear to ear and mouth silent thank yous to him. He answers with what you think is a wink, but looks like a clumsy blink. Canon is my favorite character. Does Canon not know how to wink?
Shh, here they come.
Can't wait to see Citrine, huh?
You spend an incredible night with all of your friends, feeling held, loved, sometimes giddy with the rush of watching your favorite band almost in person. As the concert starts winding down, the voice of an announcer blares over the TV speakers and you can't believe your
We
ears.
have an important announcement. Shag Vision has announced that they will be taking up residence in our lovely city. They're extending their stay in Damask to a whole year.
Wow, what? Is that a thing? You can barely contain your excitement. Shag Vision staying in Damask? Maybe you'll have the opportunity to actually see them live now. You'll definitely be swapping more spirits in town then. Oh well, with your friend's help, you're confident you could take on any challenge. Is this really... Oh, oops. We almost finished it last time. Okay, so... I know there's after story stuff we can do, so we'll definitely do that so we don't just, you know, play for 20 minutes and then go, wow, that's it, good job. I love that Pookie and Canon are the same voice. I think quite a few people are doing double duty here, which is really cool. But yes, let us go through the narrative. I feel bad now. I think when we were playing last time, I was like really hungry right at the end, and I was like, okay, this seems like a great place to stop. But alas. Alright, I'm going through the credits fast. I hope you don't mind. Kickstarter backers. Oh, I love that they have them in like their tiers of kickstarting. I think that's neat. Because sometimes a lot of games will just put them all at once and it's so hard to find your name. Which, this kind of has its own issue of not being in order. But, you know, it's not bad. I feel like they either need to put them in categories or they need to put them in alphabetical order. Or both. I'll take both. But sometimes you have indie places that just won't do either, and like, it's fine, it's whatever. They use Unity for this. Wow, they used a lot of tools on this. Made with love. Yes, free Palestine, Lebanon, Sudan, and all exploited people from tyranny. So true. Am I hanging out a bit more? You see I'm on credits. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I didn't realize how close I was to finishing this the last time we played it. So, yeah, I know that there's a lot of post-story stuff to do, so we'll be doing some of that. Also, how are you, Sky? How was your stream today? I hope you had fun. You took today to hang out with your friends, but with Shag Vision sticking around, you're going to be staying busy. Ganon's mute button can't be kept on forever. You can now take your time deepening your bonds with your friends, or try romancing them if you'd like. Oh ho ho ho! The mosque is your oyster. It's up to you to swap, swap, swap! Okay. I guess we'll just go in order. Let's go check out Lulu. You arrive at the bakery. All you know is Lulu sent you a message titled, "Urgent, urgent, please Samar, come here now." You, of course, rushed over immediately. Samar, you're here! Lulu is distraught, batter and flour all over her face and person. Her hair is wild and has various types of icing through it. You've never seen her this messy before. Lulu, are you okay? What's going on? Did more spirits get into the bakery? Huh? What? No. Uh-huh? I mean, maybe, but no, that's not what I called you for. I need your opinion on what I'm writing. So, there isn't an emergency? It looks like there's an emergency. You messaged me like there was an emergency. Lulu looks around the bakery in a total state of disarray. It's quiet for a moment, with just the sound of some pistachio filling making a loud wet splat on the ground. Her familiars, Ginger, scuttles over nearly in tears. Can rabbits cry? Yeah, no, everything is fine here. I'm just working out a plot point. You got a second? I mean, yes, but I'm kind of frazzled right now and need to get some of this energy out. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Would it help if you slap me? What? No, Lulu, it won't. Just give me a second. Oh, wait. I know exactly how to get your energy out. Lulu turns to fiddle with something. You hear her scrubbing through some radio stations. Lulu, what are you doing, Lulu? Got it. Here we go. The upbeat sounds of Shag Vision fill the deserted bakery at full blast. And you realize what she's done. Lulu, why? Hi, Sky! I see. I asked Sky, hey, I hope your stream went well. And here we are. Thank you. Thank you so much for your raid. I really appreciate it. I hope you two enjoyed Freedom Planet too. I've been enjoying watching you two play it. Well, I say you two play it, but I see Sky play it. But I enjoy both of your commentary on it. So that's really fun. Hello everyone. I'm Sesu. I'm a Cozy Gorgon streamer. We play a ton of indie games over here. We are a variety indie game channel. Today we are playing Spirit Swap. We just finished the main story, but there's a lot of after story and apparently romance. And everyone in this game is very gender envy and very gender, and we love it. So I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited to do more, and romance, probably my favorite mozzarella eating angel. Hi, Sky. I hope you had fun. I hope you did the things. I hope you it's not really Sonic, but it's just I hope you Sonic to the things. Hajuri say, please let me know if I said your name right or not. How are you? Happy Friday. Thank you again for raiding your community over here. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the follow. I got it. Yes. I have so much trouble with people trying to remember my name or trying to say my name in other channels, and I'm just like, I'll try it. I'll try my best. You were so happy to be able to raid me. Ah, you're so sweet and nice. Y'all, check out Sky for real. I love Sky. She's so nice. But yeah, our schedules don't always line. Okay. Well, I say our schedules don't always line up. Usually I see you streaming, I don't know when. Sometimes I'm just on my computer and I'm like, Sky streaming, I gotta go. So it's nice that we were able to align today. Sky is a good bean. So true, so true. Also, hi Luna, how are you? Thank you for the forehead kisses. You stream every day forever, real? Stronger than me. Sky's so strong. Let me see if my shout out is ready to shout out again. It would be if I spelled shout out right. There we go. Perfect. Now we're all set up. Okay. Please enjoy your time here today. If you are a raider or a streamer, take care of yourself. Do any after stream stuff you gotta do. Get some food, get some water, take a bio break, and stretch. Your body's gonna thank you for all those. Have you been stretching or have you been shrimping? That's what you have to ask yourself. Luna, you won't believe this, but I just woke up for the second time today. Yo, okay. It sucks, but your body's also telling you that you need to sleep. And sometimes you gotta listen to your body. So I'm glad you were able to get some sleep. You don't have to worry too hard. I'm just happy to show people you. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I don't worry all that much. I worry about things that really don't matter. You were up until 8:30 this morning playing Fallout 76. Okay, Luna. Luna, you did this to yourself. But again, your body was telling you that you need to take a sleepy, so I'm glad you slept. You definitely need a break, but you're happy to see me. Have a good stream. Yay! Yeah, have your break. Thanks again. I really appreciate it. Okay, so we came to see Lulu because Lulu was like, I have an emergency, and we're really just helping her with a plot point, and also her bakery is in disarray. All right, we'll take an extended break. Hi Momo, how are you? I hope you're doing well. We were just chatting because we had Sky and we had Hajuri say come raid us, and now we have another terrible. Momo. All you do is get bullied. I was watching you play God of War a little earlier, and I was like asking Alex, I'm like, is this the new one or the old one? And Alex is like, does he have a beard? And I'm like, I can't tell. And then Alex looked at me, he's like, yeah, that's the older one. Have you been having fun? Did you see any exposed chests? I hear that older God of War is really really risque. I gotta ask about the Steam Deck. Okay, Momo. Tell me about the Steam Deck. And I wonder if this is related to your title that said, we're gonna play God of War until my computer crashes. Did your computer crash? Old God of War has Kratos' titties all out there. Yeah, and we love it. How has my day been? Luna. It's been up and down, but mostly up. The day started with my retainer snapping. The day ended with, I say ended, before this, I had a really good nap and I had lunch, so like, I'm doing good. And also, my retainer stuff is in the process of getting taken care of, so that's all good too. But yeah, Momo, please tell me about the Steam Deck. What happened? Also, how was your experience streaming from the Steam Deck? Which may be related to the Steam Deck. Because I have one. I don't stream from it because, I mean, I've got my computer right here. But yeah, I'm curious. Oof, excuse me. You're glad there was more good than bad? Yeah, exactly. Also, Raiders, for those that don't know, I'm Sesu. I'm a Cozy Gorgon streamer. We play a ton of indie games over here. We're a variety indie game person. I'm the person. We're the community. I get tongue twisted a lot, so thanks for dealing with my scuff. Today we're playing Spirit Swap Lo-Fi Beats to Match 3-2. We just finished the main story, so we're doing the after story stuff, which is a lot. We get more story with friends, we build more lore, we get to romance. That's all pretty good. And we're also playing Little Guardian. We just started it. We play on Wednesdays. You weren't streaming from the Stream Deck. You were using it to, you know, play games in a very ethical way. Because running a PS3, you know, we got the PS3, but not really. And all my other stream software was too much for my PC. I feel that, yeah. Rip to your PC, but I'm glad that it worked on your Steam Deck, and even better, I'm glad that the Steam Deck can definitely play games with a very ethical background on it. I haven't really looked into that stuff too much on my Steam Deck just because I'm lazy and I don't use it as much as I use my Switch, but it's really good to know about that. So, yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed. I explained this a couple of times. Someone asked again. I timed them out. And then the running joke for the rest of the stream was timing out anyone who said Steam Deck or asking why you were streaming off a Steam Deck. I see. So then, Momo, what is the percentage of you making your raid message versus your community making your raid message? Because I can't imagine that you said my raid message is no show was streaming from a Stream Deck. God, that's so funny. The way that you interact with your community is just it's unreal. It's on a level that I just can't do because I'm really cute and my community loves me. And it's not that your community doesn't love you. They're just like, what if we agitated Momo? Wouldn't that be funny? It wasn't a joke. He is a malevolent tyrant. That was chat suggested, but I greenlit it. Cap, my chat is a fair and just democracy. This is completely fair and real. I've been there. But also I remember the heavy rain that we definitely played. Definitely. Oh boy, okay. Momo, please take care of yourself. Get some food, get some water. Take a bio brick. Do whatever after stream stuff you need to do. Same for your raiders. You know, y'all have probably been sitting laughing at Momo for the past couple hours. Take care of yourself. Get some food or water. If you gotta lurk, a-okay. We're lurk friendly. If you gotta leave, a-okay. Hope you have a good evening. It's Friday. Do something fun, or I guess sit around here with me. It's fine. We're doing fun stuff. Just we're at home on a Friday night. Who hates that, you know? I'm over 30. I love being home on a Friday night. All right, let us continue. So we've come to see Lulu, who is like, I have an emergency. And we came over and she's like, I need help with my plot point. And we're like, bruh. And they're like, okay, I know exactly what'll make you feel better. Turns on the music that attracts spirits. So now I have to work. You know, because I gotta get rid of these spirits. Spirits start popping into existence all around the room, while Lulu stands there triumphant. Yalla, Habibi, let's get swapping. That's my line. So we're match 3. Do I remember how to play this? Do I remember? I can only go horizontally. I remember that. Ooh, am I cooked already? Are you cooking me already? No, surely not. Surely this isn't what'll happen. This is what's gonna happen. Oh no. Oh, B. No. I'm trying. Oh, I remember how to play this game, definitely. Oh. Did I win? Hey, I won! Haha! I won by barely doing much. Okay. Now that I remember how to play, I'm stronger. I'm faster now. Okay. Here we go. We're swapping. We're doing it. I remember. It's all coming back to me. I go like this, and like this, and then like this. Yep. And then if I move that, and that. Did that help me? Not really. But it's okay, because I'm trying my best. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah! Aren't I so- Oh no. Aren't I so cool? Oh no. Am I good? Am I cooked? No, I'm fine. I'm definitely fine. Definitely. Yeah! Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what I needed. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you're losing! Okay. Whew! Oh, I have to do it again. I forgot I have to win 3 times. Okay. So what you need to know about Sesu is... Sesu's not really good at match 3s. Not really good at all. I just finished playing a match 3 game recently called, Battle Chef Brigade. It was incredibly fun. But I didn't get any better. I didn't get any better at, match 3. Hi, 3 Point Recall. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Enjoy the, dulcet tones of Sesu panicking over a match 3. You manage to survive the frenzy and crawl to the radio to turn the music off. It takes you a minute to find a clean spot to sit down, but you finally manage. You collapse onto a chair, exhausted. You hear Lulu's footsteps get closer.
How was the fall?
Not well, I guess. Until she's hovering right over you with a big smile on her face. Now that we've got all that out of our systems, back to the reason I called you here. You nod weakly, resigned to your fate of copy editing Lulu's fix. Ooh, I've been there. Is this what I think it is? The song? The How Was the Fall? Welcome to the underground. Yeah, that's the vibe. I'm ready. Shoot. Okay, so, in my latest chapter of this fanfic, I have 3 of the boys from Munyu Munyu Miracle Bakeress all about to ice their cakes when they come out of the oven, if you know what I mean. You nod. You indeed know what she means. So I'm trying to figure out if I have them kiss each other individually or all at once. And if it's all at once, is it like a 2-on-1 situation, battle royale? So many options. Ginger whimpers from the back of the bakery. Something is beeping, and there seems to be a burning smell. In a minute, Ginger! She turns back to you and smiles sweetly. This is a little scary. Okay, so what do you think? You know who would be great for this? The Triple O's. I'm sure they have this exact experience before, at least like 3 times. It feels like something Dio would try. Oh, you are so right, thank you! Take a handful of Mamool on your way out. Luna waves you off, already dialing the polycule frantically while Ginger looks at you with fear in its eyes, pleading for you to save it. You back away slowly, leaving it to its fate with an apologetic wince. Froggo gives you an accusatory stare. Cecil has a JT music thing. Yes, I love his music. Yeah, they're fun. I don't listen to as much of his music, but I know that one. Hi, Ronnie. How are you? Yes, the polycule. There's a polycule in this game, and they have a very funny dynamic. They also have a house that's like really, really cool. I'm gonna go swap with you. Ketsy's always been the type to keep their nose to the grindstone, creating some truly stellar familiars mods. We have a sub, baby. It hasn't been 9 months. Wow. Congrats. The baby is emotes and cash. Honestly, their mind gets very focused when tech comes up. And tech comes up a lot. Our child is non-binary. Yeah! But today, the 2 of you sitting at Lulu's with a large tray of knafe cooling off between you. Maybe tech will wait? Ketsy looks up at the sky towards what you think might be an imaginary notebook, doing calculations while her familiars is perched on her shoulder. Just Smile is another good one. All of the bendy music is amazing. Ah, okay. Good to know, thank you. And I already changed the humidity multiple times, and still, it seems that the coefficient of... Whoa, okay. Maybe we could just take a little break from work chat? Ah, I'm doing it again, aren't I? Nuts. They look down, a little sheepish. Almost simultaneously, Eenie and Meanie hang their heads. Miney, on the other hand, still looks up at the ceiling like Ketsy was. Or is. That's no problem. I really don't mind. I just know you've been working so hard lately, I thought it might be nice to take a break. Just chill a bit, you know? I do love me a good sweet. She grins and takes a sip of her drink. Ah, this is almost as good as... She stops, her entire train of thought crashing to a halt. She reaches across the table and takes your shoulder, looking you directly in the eye. Samar. Ketsy? Tell me you know. You saw the trailer for... Like lightning. You reach back across the table and grip their other shoulder. Wait, could it be? They announced it? A full sequel to the best racing game of all time. The two of you squeal like children bouncing up and down in your seats. Zooming Kart 64. Ah, it looks so spectacular. All the polygons. And new racers. The new battle mode. Just another victory trophy for my collection. They straighten up, squinting their eyes like their glasses were suddenly blurry. Am I not looking at the 3-time loser in Baker Battle 7's Tasty's Tourney update? The defeated dungeon-dwelling dueler of Castle Smash even smashier? Hey, let's not forget, you'd already read all the preview tips online before we played for both those games. I was coming in fresh. It's like Battle Baker Omega says, either you come prepared to lose, or you've come prepared to lose. Or either you come prepared to win, or you come prepared to lose. She strikes a pose like the black-suited baker of the game, with all 3 squirrels standing up straight to match the drama. Well, neither of those were racing games. My immaculate kart skills will leave you on the side of the combat course eating my dust. You both laugh together, the way long-standing rivals do. You've got a special spot in your heart for games, and you've spent many a competitive late night at the Long Cafe with snacks and good-natured shouting. Win or lose, you two always have a good time. I'm just so excited! My thoughts just bounced from the trailer right back to work though. I forgot to message you about it. I mean, I know what it's like to get hooked into work. We've gotta let those engines cool sometimes, right? That's why I thought we could hang out here instead of the Land Cafe this time. You work too hard. How about today we eat snack, talk smack? You're right. It's worth taking the break. Let the brain breathe a bit. Can't force a discovery like wireless magic. Yeah, I see that brain cooking every time I'm in the cafe. Gotta air it out, otherwise. Just like that, Ketsy's looking back at the airborne imaginary notebook, something grabbing her attention. Air it out. What if... Like lightning, she's up out of her seat and racing towards the door. Thanks, Samar. The words hang in the air as you see Ketsy dash back towards the cafe. You smile, glad you could get them out for a bit. And besides, more Nefeh for you, right? Okay, sometimes there's match 3, sometimes you're just hanging out. Let's go chill with the polycule. Let's see what's going on with them. Cleaning can definitely be a chore, but you also kind of like it. At least when it's for someone else. Ah. Neurospicy. That's why you don't mind spending the day helping Cleo, Dio, and Theo with some house cleaning. It's a big space and a nice chance to get to see the trio a bit more individually. Figuring Dio might need the most help, you wave hi to Cleo and Theo, then head upstairs to their loft. Sure enough, it's a scatter of cables and equipment, with stylish clothes strewn all over the place. Thanks for helping me get this place organized, Samar. It gets away from me like BAM! And I just don't want to do anything about it. Same brain. Lucky for me, most of my cleaning is usually just swapping spirits, and I can use spells to get them organized and moved on. Oh, you should totally work on a house cleaning spell. Or maybe we could just use a spirit spell and poof! This stuff into the magic realm. Eh? Eh? You know how we feel when spirits just randomly pop into our dimension? Imagine how they'd feel if a bunch of random DJ equipment and clothes just popped into their realm. Or who knows what else. Yeah, you're right. Besides, I like my hardware and my threads. I've got class. They show off a crop top hoodie, black with images of spirits across the front. You gotta admit, it looks real good. But even so, there's a lot of stuff here. You split up the task. You focus on organizing items into semi-sorted piles and Dio files through them, keeping some things and marking others to give away. Hey, Samar. Yeah, what's up? I just wanted to say thanks. For this? Oh, it's no big. Helping's what I do. I mean, yeah, this is helping me tons, no doubt, but just thanks for being a good friend to me. To all of us, you know? It could have been weird, considering our history. You were worried about that? Oh, come on, we're chill. Yeah, you were never worried about that. Right? It's not like we had hard feelings when we split up. It was practical. Dio takes a button-filled contraption and puts it in a box to give away. If you say so, I'm cool. But I know I've spent some time thinking about it, because those days we had were good days, know what I mean? Yeah, they were pretty fun. Even back when you were just learning how to DJ. What? You always said you loved my mixes. I did, but just because I loved them didn't mean they weren't works in progress, let's say. Whoa, harsh words, oh swapper of spirits. Let's not forget those early assignments I helped you cleaned up after. A memory flashes back into your head. Dio scrambling around your house with you, trying to corral a whole mess of spirits that you just couldn't get to match up. Okay, I didn't always have the pro skills I have today. But it's cool, we both got skills we wanted out there in the world. And now we still get to share them with each other as buds. Right? Things just get to work out sometimes, I think. Maybe. I'm not sure how much I vibe that though. Oh? Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's always that easy. You gotta have some good people. People who are willing to talk about stuff, work together to make life work out. They turn around from you and dig into a box, working through some assorted items. You might get lucky for a little bit, but what happens when life gets complicated? Maybe, like, how things work out to put you together, they can also work out to take you apart, too. Yeah, sure, there's probably some truth there. All I'm saying is life's about choices. We don't get to choose a lot of how life works out, but we do get to choose what we get to choose, right? Just like I get to choose to look fly in these shades. They turn around and flash a gigantic pair of oversized, star-shaped sunglasses. They press a button on the side and a rainbow of colors scrolls across the lenses. You absolute goof. All I'm saying is that we make choices. It's worth paying attention to those choices and what makes choices and who makes choices to be in your life. I see you making those choices around me, Cleo, and Theo. I see you making these choices to build our relationship. I just want to say I see it, and thanks. For all of Theo's high energy and hype, they can have a softer side too. It usually comes out in little isolated moments like these, but it always feels good when it does. Theo, you big softie. I see you making choices too, making space for me to be part of your life here in the house. I'm glad we're friends, and I know that's because of the choices you're making too. I make good choices, I know. You dingus. You toss an oversized pillow at them and share a deep, comforting laugh. You spend the rest of the afternoon with them combing through equipment, listening to music, and being glad for the choices you made. And then we got a crystal tray. Hello. Hold on. I've seen your name, but I've never said it out loud. Lucifera, how are you? How's it going? Happy Friday. Hope you're having a good Friday. Yeah, when do I get to swap? But yeah, I hope you're having a good day. You're good? You're chilling? Let's go. Let's go. I'm glad you're having a good chill time. I too am chilling. You're here to lurk and hang? Sounds like a plan. We've been playing Spirit Swap. And, we're in, like, the post story. So we're mostly getting close to friends and building relationships. You swap after you spirit? I guess so. You love my model, by the way? Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Alex, can you type exclamation model? I think that's what I use for my model parent. I always forget. I always have to double check. I remembered the first time. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, that's the person who made my model. They're very amazing. I mean, we've been friends before this, and it was very nice that they were able to make this for me. And then make it again, you know? Because this is version 2, my Prince outfit. Why don't I have this? Oh, no. I can't do anything with the other stuff. Okay. Crystal tray. They're minerals, Samar. Cozy items. I don't have anything here yet. Okay. No, I'm gonna head out. Let's see. Mo! We have to go hang out with Mo, cause Mo's my favorite. Mo's my favorite with Canon. Like, I love them both. I can't choose between them. You arrive at Mo's apartment and softly gasp. Her living room has transformed into a cozy spa. Soft R&B music plays in the background, and the room is filled with a relaxing scent. There are candles, face masks, and a foot bath ready. Welcome to our very own private spa. Ready to get pampered? This looks amazing, Mo. You really went all out. Of course. Only the best for us. Want to start with a foot bath? Gah! You know feet gross me out. But fine. Yes, please. That actually sounds divine. Yeah! 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 You and me, same brain, and everyone in this game is so pretty. They all have such good designs. You take a seat on the sofa next to Mo, then dip your feet into the warm, bubbling water. Yeah, this is heavenly. It's like a 5-star spa experience. Ooh, next let's do face masks. If you do decide to check out Spirit Swap, please consider checking it out. We're playing after story stuff, but the actual story, which is it's like maybe 3 hours. It's all voice acted, so you get to hear how they all sound with how they look, and all of their voice actors and actresses are doing it. Mo is giving me mommy, not gonna lie, respectfully. Yeah. I made this one myself. I use it every day, and it'll leave your skin feeling and looking amazing. Bring on the glam! Mo applies the face mask onto your face. It tingles a bit, but it's cool and refreshing. She applies one to herself as well. Now, we just sit back and let the mask work their magic. How about some cucumber slices for the full effect? You laugh, trying not to move your face too much with the mask still on. Why not? Let's go all in. You grab the cucumber slices and place them on your eyes. You both lean back, enjoying the music and the moment. This is perfect. I feel like I'm at a luxurious resort. That's the idea. We both deserve some peace and relaxation. It's been ages since I've done things like this. Maybe we could make it a weekly thing, especially after a long day of swapping spirits. Our own little escape from reality. Exactly. We could also try some DIY scrubs next time. I'm all for it. After a few moments pass, you peek from underneath the cucumber. Hey, it's your turn. How about a hand massage? That sounds wonderful. Mo grabs some oil she infused with jasmine from the tray and hands it to you. You take their hand and start the massage. This is really soothing. You have a strong technique, too. She pauses briefly and gives you a long look, her slight smile curling her lips. You always know how to make things better. Always happy to make you smile. You continue chatting and laughing, feeling rejuvenated as you make plans with Mo for future spa days together. I'd be asking, what are we by now? Oh, good. Okay, cool. We get a versus with her now. So, from who we can see on the screen. Mo, fantastic, awesome, we're best friends. Mo recently broke up with Ishkandar. Ishkandar, I have to move out of the way. They neither of them have been taking it really well, but they're both doing a little better. And then we have Leon. Leon's our friend. He works at the tattoo shop. I really don't know too much about Leon, but I mean, Mo, you know. We do have our ad break soon, and I really have to pee. So let's take our ad break, and then we'll come back and do a versus with Mo. Finally, the swapping to the spirit, you know. Yeah, and then we'll be back. So use this time, get some food, get some water, take a bio break, and stretch. Your body's gonna thank you for all those things. I might come back a little bit before the ad break ends and continue. So if you are subscribed, thank you for subscribing. You'll get some of the extra story beforehand, but everyone will see the match 3 probably. Okay, I'll be back. Have a good breaky. Okay, let's do it. Huh. Let's go see Mo. Whew. Harvey, you need to be over here. You knock on the door to Mo's apartment and let yourself in. Mo is in the kitchen getting things prepared. Oh, hold on. While I have a little bit of time, let me also use this time to move myself over a little. So that way we can see Mo in all of her glory. I'm not important here, it's Mo. Okay. Vials, beakers, and jars of different herbs and spices are neatly organized on the table. Hey Mo, I'm ready to get brewing. Oh, Samora, come in. Just getting the last few herbs together. This is gonna be so much fun! While Mo finishes, you check out the ingredients she's arranged already. Oh shit, I pressed the wrong button. Some old reliables, orange blossoms, a ripe pomegranate, and... Wow! You really have a lot of herbs. I never realized how many. Mo comes to join you. She places the last 2 beakers on the table. Tell me about it. I'm a bit surprised myself. Welcome back from the ad break. I hope you're having a good ad break. I moved myself more to the right so that way we get as much Mo as we can. Are you ready to get started? You know it. Where do we start first? Lavender is always a good base. It's calming and has a nice mild flavor. Then, adding this could be nice too. It'll give you energy after a long day of swapping spirits. You take a spoonful and carefully put the herbs and spices into a jar. Mo watches you with a close eye, hoping you don't spill any of her precious ingredients. Okay, hard part's over. What next, Professor? Ha! Okay, my good little student. Next, add a bit of this add a bit of this dried pomegranate. I can't wait to see how this tastes. I want to add some of this, too. You plop in a healthy handful of a shimmery blue powder labeled Very Potent Demon's Facer. Well, that's an interesting choice. It'll be fine, you'll see. You add the fruit and spice as instructed. Now, let's blend it together. I already have the cauldron ready. In a few minutes, we'll see what your creation sounds like. Tastes like, rather. Hopefully nothing like when we were younger. Nothing could be worse than that. You watch Mo slowly brew your tea as you trade friendly jabs. She looks happier with you enjoying spending time with her. You're glad that you can lift her spirits a little. Alright, it's done. Mo slowly pours the tea into 2 pristine teacups. She examines it closely, looking for any imperfections. It looks drinkable and smells okay. Well, here goes. You take a huge gulp. Oh no. You try your hardest not to spit it down, out, and manage to force it down. Also, have a good lurk, Lucifera. Thank you again for stopping by. Then you feel a familiar tingling in your spine. The same feeling you get when spirits appear nearby. You look up at Mo, but before either of you can speak, an explosion of spirits come pouring out of your concoction. Alright, time to match 3. And time to not get distracted. Oh my god. The hardest thing I've ever had to do. She's so distracting. Oh, I can't look at you right now. Okay. Let's see. I really love her familiars, and I mean, yes, it's because it's a snake, but I love it. It makes me happy, you know? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that and do that. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's do it again. Let's see. We're gonna go like this. And then we're gonna go like this. That's not gonna help me at all right now. And then if we do this... Oh yeah. Yo, girl, chill! Chill! Please! Okay. Okay. There we go. Woo! Okay. Woo! Okay. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. Okay. I think we're gonna easy. Rut-row. Okay, once more. I love your idol! You're so pretty! Okay. Ooh, that was a good one. Let's see. That. Then let's do this. And then let's do this. And then let's... Hey. Let's do this. Oops. There we go. Let's see. Oh, we can do that. Woo! We did it! That's the last of them. Oh, please. Oh no! Oh no! I didn't mean to skip! How do I turn it off? Okay. Oh, let's catch up. That's the last of them. Oh, please let it be the last of them. Oh, frog. What was that? Mo coughed and raised her hands in front of her face, trying to get the words out. It was that blue powder you added. I guess I didn't realize you stalked Ode to Spirit Summoning. I don't, silly. It's the Demon's Facer powder you added. It draws your most salient bubble and concern to the surface so that you may fight your demons. I guess you got spirits on the brain a lot lately. Makes sense. Here, let's not drink any more of this. Definitely. I think I should stick to coffee. Yeah, you should definitely leave the tea making to me, doll. You both look at each other and laugh. Sit tight, I'll make us something. Yes, mother. She scoffs at your chiding. Luckily, Mo has one of her special blends ready to go and brews up a cauldron. You both take a seat on the couch and relax. That's much better. My sensitive palate is pleased. Yeah, this is the best. Sorry I wasted ingredients. It's no problem. Today was really fun. Thank you, Samura. I really needed this. You know I'll always be there for you. You know, if you keep saying that, maybe it'll finally get through. You share a warm smile and continue to sip the tea, savoring the tranquility and peace of each other's company. Oh my god, I hit the skipping again by mistake. You grew closer to Mo. There's new events to discover. Oh, this one's voiced. Everyone shut up, this one's voiced. You step onto the floor Mo lives on and immediately you smell it. Something herbaceous? Heady and almost citrus-scented is floating in the air. She must be brewing something. You miss the scent of Mo's experiments. You instinctively open the door first, and then catch yourself and remember to announce your arrival.
Knock, knock! It's your favorite tea, wench! I'm here to collect on promises of a wicked brew.
You're so cute, Samar.
Oh there. Just in time, too. Good nose on this tea, wench, huh?
I knew I smelled herbs. Is that your own salon blend?
Mo smiles and brings out a glossy black kettle, emanating the most intoxicating perfume of tea, 2 delicate matching cups, and a tray of baklava. After you both partake in the soothing brew and sweet treats, she finally looks up to you and sighs.
Much better. I think I'm ready to talk now.
Okay.
As you wish. I'm all ears.
It's gonna take me a minute to say everything, so please bear with me. I'm not the best at showing weakness.
Oh, it's okay. You're so pretty. I'll wait forever for you. You nod and smile, but don't chime in.
All right. Here goes. I loved Iskandar. I still do. They've always been my best friend and my other half. When we finally started dating, I was so happy.
Aww.
I somehow knew from the moment I met them, I wanted them. We quickly became best friends, and becoming romantic with them was so easy. It just made sense. Felt like they wanted me as much as I wanted them. Felt right. They were my first everything. They were attentive to my needs, understood when I got in my moods, and this is corny, but they taught me things about myself I didn't even know. I found out the hard way, though. It can really change things when you date your best friend.
What happened?
Mo sighs.
I can't say exactly when, but one day.
One day?
It seemed like they stopped caring.
Aw.
For a year, I thought it was me. Perhaps I asked for too much, or I was just the one who let the anxiety get to me. Maybe I was the one who gave up on our relationship. I convinced myself I was the problem for so long and never stopped to consider to ask Ishq if anything was wrong. I continued as if nothing had changed. It ruined our relationship.
Y'all, this is sad.
I wasn't happy, and neither were they. We both could feel it. We felt the need to break up, but we just couldn't let go.
Understandable.
I admit, I started to resent them. I was so irritated with them at times. We would fight over the smallest things.
Yeah, we were all there for that.
Was it that obvious? To be perfectly honest, even then, I don't think I was ready to give up on us yet. I felt as if I could still save the relationship. If only I tried hard enough. But that only ever seemed to make it worse. When I finally dumped them, I know it was a big fight, but I didn't mean any of the things I said to them.
Are you sure? You did just say you felt guilty. Did you feel guilty for telling the truth?
I suppose there may be some truth to that.
Momo.
Okay, fine. I felt guilty because it was the truth. Everything I said to Ishq during that fight were things I have wanted to say to them for a year. It felt so good to finally let it out. And in saying all of those things, I realized how much I was ready to move on. They'll always be dear to me, but I'm different now. I want different things from a partner. The worst feeling is I know I hurt them. And I know we will probably not go back to what we were.
Have you tried talking to them since?
I don't think they want to talk to me.
I think it could still be helpful.
How do you know that?
Would you want to talk to someone who dumped you?
I'd say this is a little different. You two are besties.
Yeah.
Would it help if I set up a meeting and act as a mediator?
Samar, you're a darling, but I messed this up. I should be the one to fix it.
It takes at least two to make it a relationship. You're not the only one who contributed to it. You have got to be kinder to yourself.
Sure do.
Mo, you have to forgive them. But you also maybe have to forgive yourself. Relationships are hard. Really hard.
They really do be hard. And you gotta work on them, you know?
Iskander is still your friend. Our friend. I know you miss them.
I do. I do. Miss them a lot. I'll think about this. Maybe I can try to speak to them at some point.
That's the spirit. If you need anything, and I mean anything,
you will be there. I know. You tell me all the time.
You're goddamn right I tell you all the time.
And that's what besties do.
That is what besties do.
You two sit inside. Hey! Hey! Hold on! You two sit in silence for a moment. The tense air in the room starts to dissipate. So, do you have anyone you're interested in? Not sure. You're not sure? Yeah, I don't know. There are so many hot people I care intensely about. How do I even decide who I want to pursue? You're so corny. Why not follow your heart then? Or date them all. I'm sure you have the energy for it. You sure have the energy for it. I mean, dating multiple people at once does have a certain appeal, but I don't know. It's a lot of work. You may be a fan of chronic oversharing, but that's for when others do the sharing bit. If you're being honest with yourself, there's always been something about Mo that made you too shy to talk love and dating. Now that you think about it, you're starting to feel nervous. Do you dare? It's now or never. Shoot your shot with Mo? Yo, are we kissing? Chat, are we kissing Mo? Are we kissing our best friend Mo? I mean, pros and cons. Pros, I love them. Pros, they're hot. Cons, they just got out of a relationship where they still love their best friend. But they're hot, we're kissing.
Like, what about this really pretty girl in front of me right now? How would I ask her out?
Hey.
I beg your pardon? Samar.
You're not sure why you blurted all that out when she was just telling you she's not over her ex. You immediately regret your words and try to backpedal.
Too corny. I knew it. I should have pretended to yawn and put my arm around your shoulders.
No, wait. Samar, I love you, but I just don't know if I'm ready to get
Understandable.
into another relationship. And with another best friend so soon.
Understandable. Yeah, you're extremely valid for this, Mo.
Although, I wouldn't be against at least going on a date and seeing how we vibe.
Okay. You look in her eyes to feel the truth of her words. What if she's just afraid to lose another friend? It's out in the open now, so you try to find the words to make it work.
I'm a little worried you're saying that because you think you're hurting my feelings, so I need you to listen to what I'm about to say, okay? Nothing will change between us if you say no.
Oh, Frog. This is so messy. But...
Uh-huh.
You know I wouldn't just say something like that if I didn't mean it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. We love Mo.
Curious, to be honest. I'd like to see how things evolve between us. It might help shake me out of my funk. You just have to promise me one thing.
Okay.
What is it?
Yeah, what's up?
If you don't want to do this anymore, you have to let me know. I can handle honesty. I don't think I can handle being strung along.
Understandable.
I pinky promise.
You extend your pinky towards her, beaming. She giggles and does the same, locking pinkies with you as you shake on it.
Pinky promise.
Yeah, cute!
Please excuse me. I have some thinking to do. I do have an ex to confront.
Sure do.
Can you please try talking it out calmly before escalating to a confrontation? Please?
Right. I will try that talking thing you're so enamored with.
Thank you. You gulp down the last of the tea, give her a kiss on the cheek, and make your way out. Mo is very protective of their alone time. It's one of the many things you love about them, and a skill you're still working on yourself. You hope she finds the closure she needs. Okay, let me plug in my phone before I forget. You grew closer to Mo. Feelings have been caught. Oh. Okay, phone plugged in. Alright, I'm proud of us. We are closer to Mo. Who do I want to hang out with? Well, thank you for throwing cobalt at me, Alex. You've got cobalt on the mind today, I love it. Hey, Setsu. Whoa, we're in love with our bestie? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we are. We're in love with our bestie, Mo. And we're gonna go on a date about it. But Mo's still not over her ex, so we're very much taking it slow. Trying out a date. See how we vibe. And that's okay. Thank you for the hydrate. I will hydrate right now. Okay. My favorite angel is not on screen yet, so I guess we'll go hang out with our buddy Pookie. You walk into Lulu's bakery and spot Pookie right away. They wave you over from the line in front of the cashier, a perpetually exhausted looking Lulu. You've made it in time for the Menoche rush, and the smell of hot za'atar and olive oil slathered flatbreads titillates your senses. You make your way to Pookie, making sure you check with the person in line behind them that they don't mind you joining them. They give you the go-ahead with a smile, even though the restaurant's packed. Pookie's vibe into the sounds of Shag Vision playing over the restaurant speakers. Welcome to the party, Sammy. Hey, Pookie Bear. So what are we getting today? It's Lulu's Get Experimental Menage Day, so we gotta get weird with it. Psh, you know it's about to get real zesty for these baked goods. I'm not sure what to pick, though. Thoughts? You're almost taken aback by Pookie giving you a determined, locking-in look. I mean, I could, but we'd have to dive deep into your preferences for this to work. They fold their hands in front of them and give you a fond look, their eyes twinkling with delight. I'm not scared. I'll tell you anything you ask. Alright then, start easy. Let's talk bread. Ooh, the puffier the better, but that outside better be crisp when I take my first bite. And what? Details, Samara. We gotta get deep with it. You scratch your head and think of it. Like pillowy, you know? Fresh out of the oven. I see you. I see you. And you feel the steam coming out of the pockets when you bite into it? Yes, yes. They smile as they see you sink into a vibe. And it's like the warm air gets the spices straight to your nose, and you feel like you just straight up float away. This dreamy feeling comes over you, and you feel like you could really float right behind the counter to a Monosque masterpiece. And then you see it. Back in the kitchen, was that a spirit? Tumbling away with a cheesy flatbread? Wait, do spirits eat human food? Wait, don't get distracted. Wait a sec, Pookie, I think I saw those eyes light up, fam. I already know. Pookie gets a little sparkle in their eyes, too. They love swapping. Maybe not as much as you, but close. But, did you know that Spirit took a Menage? I gotta do something. Oh. Now it's personal. Shall we? They grin, and you can't help but cheese back. You look up and see a whole heap of spirits! Pookie strolls to the kitchen, not rushed, but not slow. They move with focus. You start scrambling after them. Lulu looks over and nods to give the two of you permission to head back, her energy occupied with customers and orders. It's on. Aw yeah, we're swapping. I had to remember not to get distracted. Okay, let's pull this down, and let's pull this down. And now we're all set. Oh, this is a good one. Yeah. Oh, I can use that. Yoink. Oh, you barely live. Yeah, I was about to say, you're not living through that. Let's go. Alright, time to do it again. Oh, coming out of the gate. Coming out of the gate, ready to take me out. Okay. Nah, we're here to be distracted. So true, so true. Oh, it was so hard swapping against Mo. Oh, because she's so pretty. Really? Okay, there we go. Okay, okay, we're doing it now. Woo! Okay. One more. I just love Pookie's fit so much. It's so good. Everyone's like character design in this game is fantastic. She's really for you, huh? Yeah. Yeah, she is. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm incredibly weak to hot femmes. There's nothing I can do about this. How are you still alive? Wow, okay, there it is. All the spirits swap, Sammy. Thanks, Pookie. I could have done it solo though, you know. You didn't have to bother. No worries. You were vibing, and I was vibing with you. Gotta let people help you sometimes. They say it with kindness, in a firm but knowing way that hits you a little. But you always help everyone, right? Before you have time to overthink it, Lulu pulls a fresh batch of Monakish out of her brick oven. The smell of sesame, salt, and thyme, the rising bread, the pillowy pockets of deliciousness, yum! I guess so, and I mean, I can't blame the spirits for showing up at Lulu's. Her food's heaven. Lulu always comes with that culinary crispiness, true. Crispiness. That's right, Lulu, tell me you didn't sell out of the Zaatar. Actually, we got a big rush right as you two headed back to swap. Just sold my last batch. No. The smell of tasty flatbread still wafts in the air. Did you miss your chance? Is that tears starting to form in your eyes? No, it's just the finely sliced onion for the kefta mix. But don't worry, of course, I saved 2 of today's special for my swapping heroes. Wild Zaatar manouche with a side of fennel fatosh and fried halloumi. Yes, these are tears. Tears of joy. Lulu was just playing with your emotions, the little devil. Lulu is so cute. I love her so much. Pookie takes a seat and breathes in the delicious smell coming from their plate. Always down to help a fellow friend in need, you know? Absolutely, especially when it comes to fancy food. Fantastic. Flabbergasting. Flavorful. Phenomenal? I'll count it this time. You both dive into your meal, alternating bites of the piping hot flatbread with some of the crispy, fresh salad and squeaky cheese. This is your favorite way to get deep with food. I'm so hungry now. Hey, we got a lava lamp! Also, we have Pookie at the skate park, Lulu at the cafe, and the polycule. Who from the... well, I guess all of them. Alright, let's swap with the polycule. It's TV show night at Theo, Cleo, and Dio's place. Theo's favorite show, Buff Brain False Ultra, just came back from its season break. Hi, Sporadic. I hope you're doing well. Have a good lurky. My stream has been incredibly fun. Thank you. Grabbing some snacks on the way over, you swing by and make it with 15 minutes to spare. Heck yeah. When you ring the doorbell, Theo answers the door. She greets you with a quick hug, then bolts back to the lounge, where you assume Cleo and Dio are too. You date the polycule. You date all of the polycule. So true. So true. It's just the last time I came to the polycule house, I only helped Dio. So I have to consider that at least for the first 3, I'm hanging out with all the polycule, but getting some time on like one-on-one with them, and then they're all like, yeah, Samar, let's do it. Yeah, apparently Samar and Dio, they used to date very early. Like when they were both younger, like still in school and getting their stuff together and junk. And then they split because it was practical, but they had fun times, and yeah, it's really cute. Closing the door behind you, you scoot your way into the seating area. Theo sat up close on the screen, sitting on the floor with a bowl of popcorn like a kid watching afternoon cartoons. I love her. Dio and Cleo are lounging on the nearby couch, Cleo the big spoon to Dio's little. Dio looks over and waves, but speaks in nearly a movie theater whisper. Samar, hey, glad you made it. Thanks for the invite. Shh. You look over, surprised at Theo's intensity. Like, you heard they like the show, but they're like, into the show. You take a seat on the opposite end of the couch, turning to face the screen. You take on the stage whisper that seems appropriate for the mood. Alright, I've never seen this before. Someone fill me in? Also, you need to do this. Yeah! Yeah! You gotta do the Setsu caramel dancing. It's true. Theo turns to you, leaning back on their hands. Okay. But only because we're on a commercial break. Once the show gets going, we gotta focus. Last day of your sub, you can't waste it. Exactly, you can't waste it. You gotta take full advantage. You're completely surprised. You've never heard Theo this enthusiastic or intense about anything. Theo launches into an explanation about the intricacies and nuances of the show's plot thus far. You see Dio and Cleo smile, returning your surprised look with respective, I know, faces. In your peripheral vision, you notice the latest ad is for the Shag Vision residency. You're still in awe that they chose the mosque to stay in for a whole year. They must really love the city. As the commercial plays, you hear the telltale medley of their latest track, 454. The song continues to play as the announcer shares the days and times folks can see the show. Wait a second. You jump up from the couch. Ah, spirits! Everyone, we gotta get them out of the way before the rest of the ads are done. On it. Of course, we're here to help. Don't worry, Theo. You won't miss a second of your show. I love them. But yeah, you really take it to Zatar lately, and it sounds so good with cheese and fennel. It sounds like something I can't eat, but I'm very curious to look it up. Cause I do be liking food, you know? Let's do that, let's do that. No, I'm not screwed. Okay, we're good. We're okay. Yo, this polycule is always kicking my ass, though. Can y'all chill? There. Let's... No. 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 Okay. Oh, fuck. There we go. I could do this, and I could do this. Woo! No! Okay. Woo! Woo! I didn't think I was gonna win that. They are so formidable. There we go, let's do that. And then let's get this down so we can do that. And then we'll take that out so we can do that. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I can make this work. Yeah, there we go. Woo! Woo! I got distracted. Okay. I'm also distracted because I'm looking at the polycule's animations. They're so cool. Oh no. I wasn't done. Okay. Hey. Alright, okay. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. There we go. Woo! Woo! Tar itself is just an herb related to oregano and thyme. Oh, okay, cool. Although it's used to refer to a blend with salt and sesame and stuff for extra body. Oh, okay. I'll have to look it up. I'm always curious to learn about new foods that, you know, I might be able to ingest and enjoy. It's hard out there for, you know, us gluten. Us people with very specific dietary preferences and necessities, you know? Let's see. Okay, I think we're gonna do it. Okay, we did it. Woo! What's the matter, Samar? Too overwhelmed by my panache? Theo turns to the television and you all follow suit. Did you all make it in time? Yes! The opening credits have just gotten underway. You all pick up your bowls of popcorn, settle into your respective seats and the floor, and start to watch. An hour later, you're laying on the floor right next to Theo, gazing up at the show's end credits aghast. Wait, that's it? But what about the tidal wave? How are they going to save all the puppies in the shelter? Right. It's not like they can teleport again for another 3 hours. And I can't believe that Tiala actually got up and fought to save Malara. And finally unlock their blazing ultimate skill. Ah! Wait, that was her first time? Talia's so strong. The two of you continue to gush while Dio and Cleo look on, staying curled up on the couch. You turn over to them after taking a breath. How can they not be over the moon, off the walls hype right now? That show was amazing. How can you not be over the moon's off the walls hype right now? That show was amazing? It's okay. It just doesn't quite hit me the same way. Cleo gives a half chuckle looking off to the side. I actually really don't enjoy the show much at all. You're kidding! I mean, it's pretty predictable, isn't it? Obviously, if they can't teleport to the shelter, they're just going to... They cut themselves off mid-sentence. Let's just say I'm fairly accurate with my predictions for the show. I've had to learn to keep some of my comments to myself. Theo breaks eye contact with the credits to give Cleo a look. They're joking, but they're not joking too. Cleo laughs, leaning themselves over Dio's shoulder. So it sounds like... What is that supposed to say? Spoken like a true new fan. You can almost hear the emotion in their voice. This is totally a new side to Cleo, and you are here for it. BBFU's not quite your cup of tea? It was actually the source of Theo and I's first real fight. Pretty silly, honestly. It wasn't that silly. I just didn't find the plot that gripping, and then while we were watching, I'd start to brainstorm some new crop rotation strategies or cafe drinks. I didn't mean to do any harm by it, but then I'd find I'd spaced out while they were sharing their excitement or asking how I felt. Made me feel bad. Theo's tone has definitely changed in remembering those days, and you notice Cleo's getting a bit worked up in recalling those memories too. And I would never mean to make you feel that way. I understand why you got fed up with that after a few episodes. You were being a jerk. And I know that now, Thea, and I'm still sorry for ever making you feel like I don't respect you or your interests. I know. Just still hurts to think about sometimes. This went in a direction you really didn't expect. Well, let me just say again. I love you, Theo, and I enjoy watching Buff Brain Force Ultra with you. It makes me happy to have context when you share your excitement for it, and I'm sorry I didn't recognize the impact that was having on you. Theo takes a deep inhale, exhales as if she's centering herself. I know. Thank you. And I wish that I had said something sooner, so it wouldn't have to hurt so much. This is definitely a conversation that they've had before, and perhaps one that they need to reinforce again in the future. Cleo taps Dio on the shoulder and Dio sits forward, giving Cleo space to sit up. They walk over to Theo and sit on the floor, closing their eyes and wrapping Theo in a big hug. Theo shrugs lightly, looking over at you. We work through what we can. Yeah, we do. Theo closes her eyes, then reaches around and grabs Cleo's arms wrapped around them, returning the embrace. The two of them rock back and forth a bit as the TV blares commercials for random products. We're okay. You sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Thanks for the comfort. Thank you for letting me. They both open their eyes and look over at you. Sorry if that was awkward, Samar. No, it's okay. I'm glad. I know it can't be all good vibes all the time. No, it can't, but it's good to have friends who can handle the not good vibes. I mean, I can still come back for next week's show, right? I need to share my hype, Theo. Theo smiles and nods. Are their eyes a bit watery? Nah, that's probably just the light. Either way, you're glad that you got to share a genuine moment with the three of them and get hooked on a new show too. And not Dan. Yep, freaking sucks to not be able to have carbs yourself. Yeah. To have carbs myself, you say. Yeah, I understand. Oh. Are we dating the polycule? Discuss. We're gonna have to choose soon. You enter the polycule's home and find Dio, Cleo, and Theo scattered around their living room. Yes, date the polycule? Okay. Become one of the polycule. Okay. This is also a voiced event.
Is everything alright? You guys seem kinda off.
We're fine.
Oh?
Totally fine.
Oh?
Absolutely normal.
What are they all upset about?
Super normal.
I don't know.
You sure?
I'm gonna autoplay. The three of them tense minutely, watching each other warily.
Some of us are a teeny bit sleep deprived.
Yikes, that sucks.
Because some of us don't know when to turn the music down.
Nope, seems like a music thing.
Oh.
Are they all hot for you of being awkward with their crush?
Some of us
No.
never tell other people when they're upset and just keep it to themselves.
We've told you.
Are we gonna mediate by giving them all a kiss?
Bullshit. I would have remembered.
Theo cuts them off with a scoff.
That's rich.
This is escalating a little too fast.
Wait, hold on.
You just couldn't hear us over your music.
Ugh, listen.
Uh-oh.
We've listened plenty, all the time.
If you guys just told me instead of bottling it up.
Uh-oh. Are we gonna have to mediate?
Wouldn't bottle it up if you just listened to us.
Dio and Theo fall silent, stunned at Cleo's uncharacteristic outburst. Cleo winces, embarrassed. Your eyes dart between the three of them, unsure of what to expect. Cleo breaks the silence tentatively.
Sorry, I didn't mean to yell.
Dio scratches the back of their neck awkwardly.
It's fine. We were kind of getting out of control anyway.
Theo says nothing but concedes a stiff nod. Silence hangs heavy over the room. None of them meets the other's eyes. You can't take this much longer.
Hey, this is starting to feel like something I shouldn't be here for. Should I go?
Yeah, should I just get out of here? You're surprised to see the three of them shake their heads, almost in unison.
No!
Oh?
We'd appreciate it if you stayed.
Are they all hot for me and getting awkward with their crush? Were you right, Alex?
I think we need another person here to help us talk it through.
Nah, we're mediating, okay. Theo slants them a look.
Maybe not just any person.
Oh?
If it's not too much to ask, I'd really appreciate your help, Samar. I think we need someone to help us stay grounded.
So less they're being awkward with their crush and more of them saying, we're all really chill with you and hot for you, so we need someone we all trust to stay here as a mediator, mayhaps?
Alright, I'll stay.
Cleo sighs in relief, and you see Dio and Theo's shoulders relax as the tension starts to abate.
but only if you communicate with each other. Please don't use me as a shield.
The three of them nod in agreement.
In that case, I'm gonna do my best to let you guys do the talking. I'll step in if I think things are escalating too much. Sound good?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Excuse me. Cleo still looks a bit shaken, and Dio and Theo look at them in concern. They shrink under the scrutiny.
Dio, I'm sorry I yelled at you.
Babe, it's okay. You've really been on edge lately.
You noticed?
Theo looks mildly affronted.
Of course. We live together.
Then, why didn't you do anything?
Oh. Dio's gaze slides to the side.
You weren't saying anything, so I wasn't gonna push you for an answer.
But I want you to. If you see that I'm struggling, I'd rather know you're concerned than have you act like nothing's going on.
All right. I'll try.
You catch Theo's brow furrowing. You should probably step in.
Hey, Cleo? Why have you been struggling lately?
Cleo hesitates, looking at Dio warily. They look at Theo for help. Theo obliges.
Cleo and I love you and your music. We want you to do what you love.
Mm-hmm.
But it feels like you forget to accommodate what we love.
Silence.
My library is my sanctuary. It's hard to maintain that peace when the outside world is too loud to ignore.
Wow, that's the most you've heard Theo talk. Ever. You try not to let your surprise show. Dio also looks taken aback. They quickly hide it with a frustrated frown.
That's totally fair, but you guys know I'm easily distracted. You're gonna have to tell me this stuff more than once. But turning down the volume's an easy fix. Why didn't you say this sooner?
Well, it's not just the volume, though.
Oh? Dio's frown softens at Cleo's obvious distress.
Go ahead.
Well, Dio, it can be hard to listen to you DJ all the time.
Dio frowns and opens their mouth. You shoot them a look before they can say anything.
I love that you're so passionate about it, and you're so talented. Your music is incredible. But sometimes, I feel like that's the only thing you care about. Not that you don't care about us, but you prioritize it over almost everything. And when we've tried to talk to you about lowering the volume or spending more time with us, you say you will and then forget your promise. It's hard to hear you lose yourself in the music and forget about me. About Theo. Us.
Aw. Cleo looks genuinely upset now. Both Theo and Dio look at each other with panicked expressions.
Hey, come here.
Oh, I love that they baby Cleo so much. Theo rushes over to Cleo and sweeps them up in a tight embrace.
I could never forget about you. You two drive me to be better as a person and as a musician every day.
They press a kiss to Cleo's forehead.
I don't love you any less just because I get super fixated on something. But I'm sorry that it got to this point anyway. I'm sorry that thought even crossed your mind.
Dio looks over at Theo from where they're holding Cleo.
And I'm sorry that I messed with the vibes of the library. I know how much it means to you. I didn't mean to upset that balance or ignore your concerns.
Theo nods slowly. She cautiously moves to sit next to Cleo and Dio, yelping when Dio wraps her up in the hug as well.
Thanks. Sorry I kept it to myself for this long. It can be hard to confront things like this, especially with people I love.
Hey Alex, you having fun? You having fun while I'm completely distracted and can't mouse over to see you giving subs? Thank you for giving subs, I really appreciate it. Congrats everyone to your new tier 1 subs. Please say thank you to the best mod, Alex. Thank you so much, Alex. I really appreciate it. We also have a hype train going. It's so funny when I call out a hype train because I'm like, I sound so not hype. Just by design. But we have a hype train going. Thank you so much, Alex. I really appreciate it. Alright. Yeah! Hype! Thank you for the biddies. I really appreciate it. I'm glad it gave you one, Jinx. I didn't know you weren't subbed. Yeah, yeah. Okay. The hype train is going. If you want to contribute to the hype train. If you don't, let's see us get involved with this polycule, because it's definitely gonna happen. We're gonna kiss. Probably. You're seriously gonna have to put yourself on a Twitch budget, otherwise you would be. I understand that. I understand that so much. Also, hello, Soft Emo. Thank you for the forehead kisses. I really appreciate it.
I don't want to risk losing you to something petty like this.
I love this polycule that is very good at discussing their feelings sometimes. At least, you know, in a healthy way together. Thank you for throwing snacks at me. They're still Halloween snacks. Y'all think those are still good? I hope so. Dio rolls their eyes.
It's not petty if it affects you like this, babe.
True.
What's petty is keeping the shit to yourself and getting mad when no one reads your mind.
That sounded like a jab, but Theo just huffs and rolls her eyes in return. She wraps her arms around the two tightly, nuzzling her face atop their heads before releasing them and stepping back. You're so tall. Theo follows suit and releases Cleo, settling back against the couch. Cleo squeezes their hand before relaxing back into their seat, wiping their eyes discreetly. Oh, thank you for the biddies. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Soft Emo. I hope you're having a good Friday. And thank you also for the rainbow flag. That reminds me. I can't remember what bit badge this is. I'm gonna look it up. Deal with no music. Because I really want to look this up. But we have a bit badge, and I think it's, I want to say, I don't remember what the first bit badge is. Let's see. I think it's an emote. Yeah, the 1K bits, because that's the first time you can get a badge. It just reminded me because our emoji for the 1K bit tier is gay cobalt question mark. I love this one so much. All right.
Sorry we dragged you into all this, Samar.
It's all right. I'm just glad you guys have a plan now.
Yeah.
I would hate to see you guys drift apart because of this.
Yeah.
It went better than it could have, thanks to you.
Yeah, aren't I really good
You balance
at
us out really
negotiating and balancing you out?
Yeah.
Another 3!
Like you're our missing piece.
Another 3 hotties! Oh no. You're prepared to laugh it off, but Dio catches your eye with a meaningful look. One that reminds you of your past with them. I think we're about to date the polycule, folks. Dating Dio didn't work out. But perhaps this could be different? Yeah, Alex already said we're kissing. So, we're kissing. Yeah, obviously. No hold the kissing. We're kissing.
That's...
You take a breath.
Do you mean that?
Hey. The three of them look at each other, communicating something silently. They turn back to you tentatively.
That's all right with you? Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we dating the polycule. Let's go. You can't help yourself. A smile blooms on your face and you feel your cheeks warm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's alright. More than alright.
Yeah.
That means a lot, actually. I'm really happy.
Yeah. Theo smiles.
So are we.
Cleo looks at you with barely disguised wonder and excitement.
Really?
My goodness, we're dating the polycule now. The next thing you know, Cleo dives at you to hug you. You laugh, hugging the back. Yeah! Thrilled! Ecstatic!
Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh, they're all so cute.
Wait, we'll have to make some room for you. I can move my plants outside or to the roof. Dio, how much of your equipment
I have a home. Guys, it's okay, I have a home. Your eyes widen.
Whoa, whoa, hold on. I'm not moving in.
Yeah, we'll date, but...
As fun as that sounds, let's ease up a little. See where this goes first.
Yeah. Cleo pouts as Theo nods and puts a hand on their shoulder.
We can definitely take this at your pace. We're not going anywhere, Samar.
Lucifer is moving in now, though. You smile helplessly
Neither am
despite
I.
yourself. You eventually leave with a blush high in your cheeks and butterflies in your stomach. Cute. You grew closer to the polycule. Feelings have been caught. Okay, we have ads starting soon, so let's do a quick ad breaky and then we'll come back. I at least want to get to 5 hearts with Mo, and then we can end for the day. But we gotta finish Mo, because I love her. What a time to be alive, indeed. Valid not to U-Haul right away. So true, so true. Even though all we want to do is to U-Haul right away. Okay, I will be back. We'll have our ad break. We do 3-minute ads on the hour, so we have as much time together as possible. Thank you again for the hype train. Thank you, Alex, for the subs. And let's come back all together after the break. In 3 minutes, go get some food, some water, take a bio break, stretch. Your body's gonna thank you for all of those things. I'm gonna pee, so my body will thank me for that probably. Okay, welcome back from the break. I took a little extra time to set up my tofu for later. Okay, let's switch back to our game. And now let's go hang out with Mo! There we go. You arrive at Mo's apartment and knock on the door. Before you can announce yourself, she quickly opens the door and pulls you into the room. Upbeat music plays over the radio. A good sign, perhaps? Finally, you're here. Wow, you're really excited. You almost pulled my arm off. You'll be fine after I show you this. Mo escorts you in, but stops midway through. She's hiding something behind her. You're going to love this. You know how much I admire Barrow's sense of style, and how I've been getting all their exclusive merch? Yeah, your Shag Hag collection is amazing. Well, I just got their latest makeup line. It's limited edition too, and it's absolutely stunning. No way! How'd you manage to snag it? I have my sources. Come on, let's check it out. Mo guides you to the coffee table, where the makeup is elegantly displayed. The packaging is luxurious with intricate designs that scream opulence with a capital O. This looks incredible. Very Mo-coded. Wait, very Mo-coded. I know, right? It's like a work of art. The colors are just perfect. I thought we could try them out together. Heck yeah! Mo carefully opens the eyeshadow palette, revealing a range of colors that shimmer in the light. She hands you a makeup brush. Oh, hold on. My controller just died. I gotta plug it in. It's been a minute since I've charged it, so I understand. I'm sorry, controller. Alright, there we go. Which color should we try first? Let's go with this rose gold. It's bold but classy. Kinda like you. Sounds perfect. You start applying the eyeshadow on your wrists, then your eyelid, then hers, chatting and laughing, experimenting with different colors. Y'all. We're the picture of those girlfriends doing makeup together. I love us. Let's try the lipsticks next. This color will look perfect on you. Come here. You get closer. She grabs your chin and carefully traces your lips with the glossy auburn lipstick. Mo, what are we? Wired controller supremacy. I don't mind my wireless. It's honestly pretty okay. Especially since, it has a battery pack. So I can charge it like, what's the word? Independent of the controller itself. I can also wire it if I want to. It has a wired button, so I can wire it if I want to. I don't. I have too many wires all around. I've always loved how makeup can transform a look. It's like creating art on a canvas. There. Gorgeous. As if on cue, a new track comes over the radio and you immediately recognize it. It's Shag Vision. Mo rushes to turn off the radio, but it's too late. Spirits have started appearing all over the apartment. Oh, come on. Really? I'm so glad you're here right now. We got this. Okay, no one look at me. Everyone look at Mo's idol because she's so pretty. Oops, I went the wrong way. But that's okay. It worked out. Let's do that. Mo, I'm sorry. I gotta kick your ass. I'm doing so well. I'm sorry. That's just how this has to happen. But don't worry, you're still so hot. Yeah. There we go. I mean, what's a beautiful girl for if you can't kick her ass in video games, you know? And match threes. Like, it's okay. Mo, are you gonna be good? I don't know. I don't know about that one. There we go. Okay, let's do it again. Oh, wait, hold on. Y'all. Hold on. I'm too close. There. Now we're moving out of the way so we can see Mo 100%. Just because your ass is getting kicked don't mean it ain't cute. Just want to say the character you play as is very Desu-coded. Well, I am very bubbly, so it makes sense. Am I allowed to say that about myself? Am I allowed to say that I'm bubbly? Oh, y'all are cute. You'll allow it? Thank you. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. Okay, and there's Mo. Yeah. Now you can all see Mo and how hot she is. And also how cute her little, like, familiar is. Oh my god, what did you do to me? Oh my god, am I gonna be okay? Yeah, I'll be fine. Okay. Mendez, thank you for your Prime sub. I appreciate it. 2 months. The months, they grow. You know, one day you'll just be like, wow, 2 months, and then the next thing, or the next thing you know, just sub baby. It'll be 9 months before you even know it. Now you can breakdance everywhere? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Mendez's follow age, 5 months. Oh. We're getting there. Alright. Am I winning? I won. Let's go. And I only found out you streamed recently. Yeah, isn't it wild? I'm trying to think. 5 months was December. Maybe when you started following me, I was probably taking a little breaky. Like a hiatus, like a December hiatus. Yeah, because I think I took a long Christmas break. Bye-bye, spirits. Ugh. I'm gonna be real sad if they ruin my makeup. You look in the mirror and are astonished how great the color still looks. Mo matched your skin tone perfectly. Of course she did, it's Mo. Oh my frog, this looks so good. I know, right? You can keep the lipstick if you want. Mo, are you sure? It's limited edition. Positive, babe. I picked it with you in mind. Careful. Don't want me getting too spoiled. Ha! Saying it like it's a bad thing. Cute. Mo. You're so pretty. Mo, please. Yeah. What else you got in there, gorgeous? Here, try this, brat. She hands you a rainbow butterfly glitter tube that is exactly your vibe. It's nice, playfully teasing each other and spending time alone together again. You've almost forgotten, up in your little hermit hut in the forest, how wonderful city living with friends close by could be. You and Mo continue to try out more shades while chatting about shag vision, life, and your plans to make both intersect. As the sun begins to set, you both decide to call it a day, both covered in patchwork makeup and grinning ear to ear. I love. I like Mo, spoil me please. Literally. Okay, who do we have? We've got Pookie, we've got Kedzi, we've got Iskandar. I like Pookie and we need to hang out more as friends. So let's hang out and see if we get Mo on our next time. The skate park's weather is great today. You're excited to spend some time with your favorite skates and your favorite skater them. Looking around the usual spots though, you don't see Pookie. Strange. They're usually pretty easy to find at the park. You're gonna eat. You know I'm raiding out soonish, so you'll be here. Thank you. Have a good food time. What are you eating? What are you eating, Mendez? I want to know. I'm hungry, so I want to know. Walking around a bit, you see a splash of color near a park bench. Wait, that's Pookie? Sitting on the bench, but something's different. You made rice and beans! Let's go! Let's go! I love rice and beans. And then you had spaghetti. Yeah, I saw your spaghetti from last night. I hope it was good. I'll be making rice and tofu and sugar snap peas tonight. The tofu is pressing right now. Best beans you've ever made? Let's go. Proud of you. What is your bean of choice? Because I usually do black beans, because I like black beans. But, like, I know red beans are popular, and they're fine. Black beans for you too? Yeah. Black beans are just the way to go. They're the best. Yeah, they flavor best. Exactly. I still like red beans, though. They're good. Brown beans next? Am I thinking of red or am I thinking of brown? Alex, what beans do we sometimes have that aren't black? They're red or brown? Sugar snap peas? Never heard of that. Yeah. They're like, they come in the pod. Do we really have pinto? I don't remember that at all. Like, I trust you. I just don't remember it at all. But yeah, they come in the pod. They're delicious. You cook them up in, like, some oil or butter and, like, some seasoning. Fantastic. We rarely have not black beans, so I don't know for sure. Yeah, that's true. I think the last time we've had rice and beans, like making them in the same pot was, like, Seattle. Posted beans in your disc? Yeah! I'm gonna look at it later, and I'm gonna dream and drool. Oh, maybe I should get arepas this weekend. Ooh, I might consider that. Walking around a bit, you see a splash. Yeah, sitting on the bench with something stupid. They're just staring into space, but not in the chill way. It's almost like the colors around them are dimmer than usual. Striding over, you try to grab their attention. Pookie Bear! They look up and for a second they seem almost lost. Before you can catch it, Pookie's back to their usual flourish. What's up, Sammy? Time to get them skates on and get that skate on, right? I mean, I am if you are. I mean, we're at the park, right? It's what I do. I mean, are you up to it though? Pookie rubs their hands together and grins, but you don't quite buy it. What, are we gonna act like that didn't just happen? What? Me coming over and finding you, like, checked out? It's all chill. Don't even worry. You give them an accusatory look. What? We at the park? Weather's great. Time to skate. Your look intensifies. Sam, I'm good. For real. It's intense look level 3. Pookie sighs, sitting back down on the bench. Come on, Sam. We're at the park. We talked about talking, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I thought you loved the park. I didn't think it was a gotta do kind of place for you. You take a seat on the bench next to them. I mean, I love it, but it's not all work. It's not all love. It's work too, you know? But it's my domain, my space where I give. Not my job to put my stuff on others. Hey, weren't we just talking about you wanting people to help you out sometimes? Look, they don't want to hear me. They just want to skate. Which they? Not me. I'm your friend first, remember? I appreciate that, Sam. But when I'm here, folks might care about me. But what they do really care about? That grind. That work. I care about them, and I care about the park. So, even if I'm having a rough day, I give them what they need. Gotta keep these park vibes pristine. What about your vibes, though? We want pristine Pookie vibes. Exactly, that's why I jest. No, for real! Pretending you're okay to not bother others is not a real solution. Yeah, it works rough sometimes, But your people care about you, not just what you give them. Right? They look down at the ground, then over at you. Right? You activate Loving Accusatory Glare level 4! Pookie cracks a smile, which breaks into a full laugh. Okay, you're right. Work's gotta get done too, but friends go past the output. Which we want to do if you let us in! You knock on Pookie's shoulder like you're banging on a door. Pookie, let your friends in so we can love you! Okay. Be delicate with me and these fine threads. Are their clothes actually brighter now? Are they? You at least know their smile is. Thanks for asking, Sam. Sometimes just showing that care is all I need. You sure? Because if you want to talk or if something's off, we can sit here as long as it takes. I mean, I've got snacks in my bag. Nah, those got post-shred snacks written all over them. We got skating to do. Pookie gets up, back to a more vibrant self that you actually believe. Maybe they'll want to talk more about things another time? But for now, it's time to get some sweet, sweet skating in. You grew closer to Pookie! Okay, who we got? Yes! Sorry, I'm really excited to see Canon because they're my favorite. For once, there doesn't seem to be any wayward spirits around. Feeling like you could take your mind off swapping for a little bit, you decide to head over to the Land Cafe for a bit of gaming with the regulars. You spot Canon in a corner, poring over a book, and Kedsey nearby, wrestling with some new gadget. Walking through the tight rows of computers and people, you see some folks playing Swapping Simulator off to your left. Cute! Canon finally notices you bumbling through and waves you over. You grab a chair. Hey, what are you two up to? Hello, Samar. I am reading this biography about Shag Vision. I'd like to be as well versed in this matter as all others. Just one more tweak and... You hear a small sizzle pop. Balls! I'm going to get this figure out. Kedsey is clearly quite deep into figuring out this piece of technology. That didn't sound good, but I'm sure you're getting there, right? When the dimensional interface... But then the wavelength of the... Kedsey continues to mumble to herself. Yeah, she's getting there. You turn to look at Canon, then turn again to Kedsey. They're both absorbed in their own worlds, and you start to wonder why he waved you over. So, should we do something? You know, together, since we're all here? Oh, well, how about we just spend time together, each of us doing what we want separately? I mean, you could do that from home, right? Like a solo activity? Yes, but Kedsey's not at my home, and neither are you. Fair point. We spend a lot of our time like this. It builds comfort. We thought you might like to try it with us. Parallel play is so good! I love parallel play. Sure. Why not? I did bring a sketchbook. Great. Then let us fly. Fly? Yes, a Lexi vibe? You grimace slightly, wishing Ishq wouldn't confuse them so much. You pull out your sketch pad and pencils and start to take in the scenery. Admittedly, it's nice to spend the time this way. The afternoon is punctuated by occasional asides from Canon about his reading, or near explicative from Kedsey. But still, you shared the day with friends, and made some cool art too! As the day starts to fade, you grab your bag and pack up, ready to head home. That was really nice, you two. I'm gonna head home. Thanks for letting me tag along. Hey, you know you could swing by whenever. And voila! They stick their hand out, and a newly tuned up Familiars with the look of a lavender salamander crawls around it. Been trying to get that tummy ache sorted out for Latimer here all day. Maybe you're a good inspiration. I'd agree to that. He smiles his usual cozy, warm smile and gives you a hug. Ketsi follows suit, and Latimer runs across your shoulders and back onto Ketsi before they pull back. You wave goodbye and take a slow stroll home, new sketches and memories in tow. Hey, I got a terrarium! Cute! Okay, we've got Pookie for the major event, we've got Iskandar, we've got home, we've got the Polycule! Let's hang out with the Polycule. I'm trying to get 5 with one of these people. It feels like there's always something going on at Cleo, Theo, and Dio's place. You feel like you're never sure what to expect when you walk inside. Each of their energies are so different. But they don't just seem to just make it work. They really have a great time with each other. At least, that's how it seems to you. You're about to walk in when you run into Dio, heading out and lugging a giant speaker. Hey, can you hold the door for me? This thing's bulky. For sure. I see those muscles come in handy at places other than the beach, huh? You slide out of the way, holding the door so that they can walk through. They walk down a ways to put the speaker at the end of the curb. Whoa. You're not giving up the craft, right? I need my tunes for my favorite DJ. Who, me? Nah, never. This was just an extra I had back from when I moved in. Giving it away to a budding upstart musician. Always so generous. You know it. They flash that confident smile at you. The one you remember utterly charming you when you met. That was years ago when you were both teenagers. Before the days of spirit swapping and before Dio's days of discovering music and traveling around the world. You've taken different life paths, true, but you've always kept in touch and made sure to have a good time when you're together. You better cool it, I just came by to say hi. Well, I'm always glad to see you. We all are, really. Aw, you're just saying that. Theo puts on a fake shocked look, pulling their head back as if completely surprised. Samar! Why, I'd never. We really are, Samar. Cleo comes from around the corner, wiping their hands on their dress. They've been out in the garden, their happy place. It's good to see you. How have you been? Well, these spirits coming from all over the place are a little annoying. I definitely never thought they'd be here so prolifically inside the city. Just the other day, I was doing some gardening and listening to Dio practice some new mixes, and next thing I knew, I was swapping spirits off the flower beds. They can be real cute though. You almost want to keep 1 or 2 around, you know? I get that. They get so confused when they're in our dimension though. That's why they usually cause so much trouble. They just get all spun around and want to get home. Usually. I guess if something just randomly plopped me in a new world, I'd probably want to get back too. But I also think getting a chance to visit the spirits world would be so interesting. Cleo gets a daydreamy stare as they trail off. You start to pick up the conversation, but notice a familiar shape floating behind them. So it's kind of cool you could basically get free outdoor concerts. Having Dio mix tracks and perform while you're working on your garden beds have gotta be great. It is nice to be outside for that, yes. Wait a second. Is that a spirit behind Cleo? Oh, well, it's only 1. Or 2, tops. Nothing to stress about. The front door opens again, this time with Theo stepping out to join you 3. As she opens the door, music wafts into the air from their place. Hey Theo, is that a new Shag Vision track you're playing? Theo looks over at you, waving with a slight gesture of their right hand. Hey Samar, not sure. It's Dio's mix. Nice, right? Oh, snap. Cleo? They nod their head, indicating towards behind Cleo. Cleo snaps back to the present from their daydreams about visiting the spirits and turns around. Spirits, attracted to the music, tumble through the garden and towards the door where you're all standing. Oh, good looking out, Theo. Looks like we've got some swapping to do. Hey, Dio, you wanna help me out here? Your talents have bought us some surprise guests. Aw, yeah, you know it. Let's get to it. We're swapping. Okay. Let's go. Theo, why don't you look at me? Is it because you're too distracted about doing well with the polycule? I understand. Let's see. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay. Woo! What am I doing? There we go. Come on, give me something new. Nice. I'm getting better at match 3 swapping. On easy. I'm getting better on easy. Oh, oops. There we go. We're doing it. We're making it work. Let's do that. Yeah, okay. Then if I do this... Yeah. Whew. Okay. Woo! Alright, one more. You're hopping back in on Yakuza while you make breakfast for supper. Let's go! Oh, I'm so happy. Where are you in the plot right now? I can do it. Thank you. You can do it too. You can play Yakuza while eating. You basically just started chapter 2? That's not bad. Listen. When you play this game, sometimes you stay on a chapter for a really long time. And that's because you're doing side quests forever, you know? And it's perfect. What's the matter, Samar? Too overwhelmed by my greatness? Woo! What a workout! I gotta go get cleaned up. Between gardening and swapping spirits, I've had a full day. We'll talk soon, Samar. They turn around, their dress flourishing as they spin. How is it that they can spend so much time working in the dirt and swapping spirits? Yet they always look so flawlessly clean and put together. Sounds like we're gonna be parallel playing in the Discord, Echo. Theo follows Cleo inside and shuts the door behind them, leaving you and Dio alone again. Still madly in love, huh? You've all got such a great rhythm going. It's chill. We've been spending so much time together, we thought, hey, let's make it a party all the time. Theo's words, right? Right. Actually, when Theo and I first met, she was a big chatterbox. Who? Are we talking about the same Theo? She blabs when she's nervous. Kind of prefers being more of that strong, silent type in social situations. If they're quiet around you, take it as a compliment. She's comfortable enough to not keep up the show. So, when she'd chill with you, what made you three move in together anyway? Well, Theo and I had been seeing each other for a while, and she invited me to meet Cleo. When I came by the house, Cleo and I had a vibe too. Theo picked up on it and really loved how it felt, because next time they planned to get together, she suggested all three of us hang out. Okay, hold on. So Echo has it hooked up to the TV, so Echo can't parallel play with us later. Everyone, boo Echo. No, I'm kidding. Don't boo Echo. We love Echo. A burepper. Yeah, Echo's gonna have to describe Yakuza in great detail to us. No, don't boo Echo. Ugh. I did not. No! Oh. Let's see. I'm sorry, Echo. I've started something. I didn't realize my influence. Let's see. You walked into a batting center while Kiryu says, I should snoop on the Tachibana guys. I'm too poor to battle. But you get money from oh, no, you're too poor to battle in the batting. You're too poor to battle with the bat. I'm sorry. Oh man, okay. I'm gonna come back to these guys because it's starting to get late and I'm hungry. Okay. It all just kind of flowed, you know? And all three of us try to communicate directly and patiently. It works most of the time. It's such a great feeling whenever you feel like you find your people. You think about all the folks in Damask you get to share time with, and a little cheery feeling comes over you. I know that feeling. It's so good when you find it, and I'm glad you three have it with each other. Same. And I'm happy you've been feeling it too. You always make things so good where you are. Ah, there's that charm again. I ain't lying. Theo flashes that award-winning smile again and you laugh. Alright, I'm gonna hit the road and let y'all get back to it. For sure, next time, Samar. Later, Dio. You head back towards home, thinking about how incredible it is that people can weave in and out of your life. You'll have to come back for one of those gardening concerts. Okay. We're gonna stop for now. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it next week. I was supposed to just do the story and go, that's good. But now I want to date everyone. Y'all understand. Actually, no, I like having a clock here. I'm just gonna do a little decorating before we end. The terrarium! Bringing the outside inside! Let's see. The fridge can stay fridgy. The bedside... A lovely lamp designed by a father and daughter duo. Which is cute. But I still like their minerals, Samar. I still don't have any cozy items yet. And I only have one carpet still. Okay, cool. That's what we got. So let's return to the main menu, and then I'll switch over back to just chatting.
Spirit swap.
You don't know if your Wi-Fi can handle that. That's why you couldn't stream Kingdom Hearts like that after you moved. I see. Yeah. The cheap baseball game. Hard. I failed. I'm sorry you failed. So this is good for you to set up Yakuza on your computer. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Okay. So, everyone, thanks for hanging out today. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed Spirit Swap. I hope you enjoyed all the cute and adorable and hot and handsome characters. I hope you enjoyed me absolutely demolishing at match 3 easy mode. Yeah, that's the vibe. That's all I got. Let's find someone to raid. It was good, yeah? Yay! Thank you for having a good time, except for Alex, who's crying. Thank you for hanging out. Your tears make me stronger, thank you. Let's see. A lot of people are playing Expedition 33 today, which it's like, I don't want to send y'all somewhere that like, you're gonna get spoilers, that Alex is gonna get spoilers. You're crying because I'm done? Oh, I understand. You're crying in relief because then I'll be able to come downstairs and give you kisses. It's true. That tears of joy, you know? We all need easy mode, TBH. So true. So true. Let's see. Someone I follow is playing Monster Prom 4. The new Monster Prom, Monster Con. Do you guys want to see it? We've got Monster Con, we've got Majora's Mask. You want to see Monster Con? Yeah, okay. We all need kisses too? Okay, I'll send you all kisses. Wait, MonsterCon is real?
What if you're hanging out on you?
Yeah, that's Monster Prom 4. Did you just finish it? He just finished it. we gotta go somewhere else. I'm sorry. I got you all hyped up before checking. I'm sorry. We gotta go somewhere else. I know. I'm sorry. What else do I have? Let's see. What are you playing? Do you want to see Soul Calibur 1? Soul Calibur 1. Or we can see some art. Yeah, this person usually, he usually does retro gaming, but he's also retro gaming for a retro appreciation week. So we're gonna go hang out with the President Noir. We have rated him before. We rated him during Steam Next Fest, I think. I enjoy my time there, so I hope you guys do too. 1 is literally the only game in the franchise you don't own. Oh! Well, now you get to see it. Okay, if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. Or for getting lucky and getting Alex's sub. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for supporting the channel or making Alex support the channel. Thank you so much. I don't know. You guys are really nice and you'll get virtual forehead kisses. Thank you. Use your raid message. Yeah, we love getting lucky. It's true. We're up all night to get lucky. It was a Dream Cast exclusive. I see. If you're not a subscriber, it's okay. You're still really cool. You could have been anywhere else and you decided to be here with me on Twitch, and I really appreciate that. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for supporting. Thanks for sitting through ad breaks and taking care of yourself. Thanks for watching Spirit Swap. Next week, we will be doing, I'm pretty sure, normal time, Wednesday and Friday. I don't see anything that would make that any different. So we'll be back with Little Guardsman on Wednesday, and then I guess we'll do more Spirit Swap next week. I need to romance everyone. Y'all understand. So yeah, thank you for hanging out. As a heads up though, in 2 weeks, on the 7th, we have our affiliate anniversary. What will we be doing? I don't know. Hopefully something with VR. I really want to play Neko Atsume VR and have you guys sit through it while I cry. But we'll find out together. We'll find out together. All right. For real, let's get ready to raid. Let's do it. Okay. Let's wait a quick second. He just got a raid from someone else, so I'm just letting them have their space a little. So I hope you guys do something fun over the weekend. I hope you have some good food and do something fun. I'm getting a tattoo on Sunday. I'm very excited for it. I'll put it in the Discord later. Well, when it happens, after it happens, since, like, you know, the time it gets put on is basically the best it looks, and then it kind of settles. What I almost forgot. Don't forget, these are the other places you can see me on the internet. I'm vaguely active on Blue Sky. Every now and again I'll come and shout in the void about fantasy life and then go back to sleep. And then if you want to join my Discord, I use channel points for Discord because it keeps my comfort levels best. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think that's mostly it. Time to make up for the wait by rating them 3 times. You absolutely will have good food now that we've talked about Zatar and Fennel. Yes, please, please enjoy. And then I'm gonna look it up and see if it's something that I want to try out myself. Okay, let's get ready for the raid. Thanks again for hanging out. See you next week. Remember, it's cold, flu, COVID season, probably still. Take care of yourself. Wear a mask. Consider washing your hands. Washing your hands is always good. Helps you stay the best way of safety. Remember, just be careful with poultry out there. Make sure you cook it fully. Consider getting a meat thermometer. And yeah, take care of yourselves because I don't want you guys to get sick. So thank you so much. I'll see you next time. I have to hit the off button. Now, I'll see you next time. Thank you. And then I'm also going to read those later.